back with
Get the
Jimmy
4K for
C.
this as well, don't you?
Do I? It's right here.
It's
I don't
right
know
there.
why.
Oh yeah, I had the slip cover,
I hate
but
how when you have like the blurred background, it's like you're trying to put this in. It's like it doesn't show up.
blurs everything automatically. Oh
Yeah,
man, I do remember
when I
this
was
like
texting
opening
you
title for the first time.
that I was watching yeah, when I was watching it, I was like, damn, I forgot the special edition's like 3 hours long.
I also watched the special edition, and it's funny because I feel like this episode is going to go a lot like our Aliens episode did, where we're like, "Where the fuck is this scene?"
Yeah.
We're
Because he
like,
doesn't have
"Oh, this scene
any.
isn't there."
I guess Avatar, the first one, he has a special edition. Because
It
Avatar
does.
2 doesn't, right?
There's no extended edition for Avatar 2, but that being said, the extended edition that you get for this and Aliens are like significantly like they're 30 minutes longer
Hmm.
on each one, I want to say. Whereas the Avatar one is like 10, maybe 15.
Yeah.
It's not nearly as generous as the other two.
This guy right here is in a lot of stuff that's on the computer. He's a big character actor. I forget his name.
When we were both rewatching this for the episode, I I texted you and I said, what did I say? I was like, I forget how similar the opening scene of this movie is to Dead Reckoning Part One.
I literally, when I was watching it, I was like, dude, this is literally the same exact scene.
The opening scene, yeah.
Do you think James Cameron saw Dead Reckoning Part 1 and was like, this motherfucker it's
These
literally just did
motherfuckers.
literally just did my exact scene. His name is Michael Beach. He's done a lot of stuff. He's currently on Tulsa King and Mayor of Kingstown.
Tulsa King that started shooting in Oklahoma and they shoot in Atlanta now because they hated the Oklahoma weather.
Yeah, he's in a lot of TV. The Rookie, SWAT. Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff. He was in Saw 10.
He's in
Yeah,
Saw X.
he's in Saw X. Yeah, he's in a lot of. He was in. I think the most thing that like probably his like. I mean, besides TV work, and he's in Aquaman. But I
Which
always
one? The
remember
first one?
the first one. But he's like in Patriots Day. He's like the governor, the Peterburg Patriots Day with Mark Wahlberg.
Been a minute since I've seen Patriots Day, to be honest with you.
I feel like I just pulled Vikash there, naming that guy and all of his credits.
It's been a
For a
minute.
second, for a second, I thought the main captain of the submarine was Nick Nolte when it first like appeared. I was like, wait, from a
My
distance, he kind of
favorite,
looked like.
my favorite line that I've ever heard from Nick Nolte, I guess,
Yeah, I don't know if
is
it's
in
Nolte or
Tropic
Nick Nolte.
Thunder. Is he's in Tropic Thunder, isn't he?
Yeah, when he screams like, "Take him off the fucking grid."
When he's when Danny McBride's
He's
character
with
is
Danny
like telling him he likes his gun,
McBride.
and Danny McBride's like that gun. What kind of gun is it? And he goes, I don't know what kind of gun it is. I just know the sound it makes when it takes a man's life. It's
Dude, we
the
should do Tropic
funniest
Thunder
fucking
on the
line.
pod.
We do need to do Tropic Thunder. If
Dude.
you ever get the chance, listen to the Tropic Thunder like the actual commentary that's on the
Oh
Blu-ray.
yeah.
It's so good.
Robert Downey Jr. stays in character.
It's so funny.
Because in the movie he says, I don't break character till the DVD commentary.
And it's true, he doesn't. He doesn't. He's so committed. Um, got some news from you. You said that I believe I don't know if this is public or if we can share it, but Tony's joining us for one of the episodes.
Oh yeah. He'll be joining us
Titanic.
for Titanic, the
Titanic.
underwater film
I
as
believe
well, or on the
it's
water
it's
film.
it's Tony's favorite movie, isn't it? It's one of them.
It is. He's very, very excited. So
I'm excited to finally talk
we
with
got
him.
what?
Like over
T2, True Lies,
I think
and
we got
then
T2 Tree Lies and
and then
then
Titanic.
Titanic.
I mean, we're already halfway through his
Titanic.
filmography.
You're saying it's Titanic.
Titanic. Titanic was called the ship of
I was talking
dreams.
about Titan recently with someone and they kept calling it Titan and I was like, it's Titan. It's
Don't you
French.
know French?
Don't
Don't
you
you
know
know
French, you
French?
idiot?
But we're going like a tangent here, but because Denny just signed on for Bond, and then I just saw the clip go around of Dennis Villeneuve. I don't know
It's
why.
I'll
That
say
makes
this,
me
being
laugh
someone
so hard every
seeing
time.
that someone like Denis is taking over for Bond, part of me is like, when I read it, I was like, I jumped out of my seat. I was like, I couldn't believe this. I remember Baha put it in the chat, and it was I was seeing the news as I got the notification. I couldn't believe it,
Hmm.
and part of me was like, this is so cool, but like they have to choose someone good for Bond, or this doesn't matter at all.
Yeah. This is basically the opening of Titanic now. This movie is literally the most James Cameron movie I think he's ever
It's
made.
it's interesting. I mean, we were talking about it a little bit over text when we were talking about it, and it really is like one of those things where like James Cameron, in a way, like as his career has gone, he has continuously made the same movie over and over
Hmm.
and over again, and it somehow always ends up feeling like a brand new movie. Like
Literally all the
this would
same
be the
movie.
aliens, like right, these guys, these blue collar workers. The
The army's
sci-fi
coming in.
aspect, yeah, the army's
Yeah.
coming in, like the sci-fi workers or the sci-fi aspects are really just like the alien aspect of it there. And I
Mm,
actually read something about this movie where they were saying that like, or James Cameron was saying that he based it loosely off of like a short story he wrote when he was younger, in
mm.
that he like put it away thinking that he'd come back to it. Then when he wanted to come back to it, he couldn't remember what it was about, or like he couldn't find it. And then he just said, "Screw it, I'll just rewrite the whole thing with what I remember," and it ended up being this. But also, a lot of people who worked on this movie like hold it in very low regard. Like they say that this is an experience of a film to work on.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure
It's
it
like
was a
two or three
nightmare.
people who almost died. Like just
Yeah.
everything that you read about this movie. James Cameron almost died. Ed Harris almost died. Ed Harris punched James Cameron supposedly
Oh
on set
yeah.
because
And
of some
that's what I
incident
was
that happened
talking
with the
about.
water.
Talking about earlier. I think the other pod when Sigourney Weaver was on that John Mulaney show. She was just talking about James Cameron, like, because obviously people know that James Cameron's history. He's a little hard to work with. Like he can be very blunt and direct. And she kind of hinted that there's been some fights on sets that she's on.
I would
Like,
imagine this one probably was stressful, mainly just due to the water aspect. Because like you think about James Cameron and all of his movies after this specific movie have been like in some way, shape, or form, like they have like a lot of specifically like what elements of water, right?
mhm.
And so you have this movie, you have Titanic, and by Titanic, he's already worked on enough water shit with that movie, so it's like he got an
Oh
experience here.
yeah.
And so
I
I
think he
think
knew
really it was
exactly what
just
he
this
was doing.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could
Um,
see why. Like all these sets are so like tightly closed. Like, I feel like you would essentially like if you're Ed Harris, like you probably would also like kind of somewhat go insane because you're just like you're in the dark like all the time, like on this set, feeling dirty all the time, and you have a director just yelling at you. Like, I think I'd get pissed off too.
I mean, the big thing I think about with like the water stuff too is that like the big thing Tom Cruise, right? He did that water
Hmm.
stunt for the new movie. And all of these stunts that you've seen him do over the last few years, whether it's the plane stunt, whether it's him jumping out of the sky, him holding onto the side of a plane, the only time I feel like I've ever seen him in a movie where he looked like he was scared was when they were doing the water stuff. And even then, it's like
Hmm.
there's just so much shit happening that if like one thing goes wrong, it could change everything.
Hmm. Why are the guys in the background just like so angrily looking like above his shoulder? Just
Michael Bean, or these guys right here.
yeah, Michael B. Literally, he's about to look like he's just literally going to murder somebody. Like just, he's like, look, I've
After
already
this
fought a damn
movie,
Terminator
did
and an
anyone
alien.
else on this movie work with Cameron after this movie?
I don't think so.
I think that's one of those.
This
I
may have
think
been, I
about
guess, one of
like
the things where it's like these
everyone just had
actors
such
were
a
just
bad
like,
experience.
yeah, they're like, I don't want to work on that anymore.
Um, I mean, yeah, he's
I guess we'll
on
get find out.
Terminator,
Since
Aliens. A lot of the same actors who worked on them for those two movies came back for other things. I mean, Michael Bean is here from Terminator.
yeah, I think this is the last time he used Michael Bean
Yeah.
because I don't
Um,
think he's in Terminator. Yeah,
I don't think he's in Terminator 2 either.
no. Let's see. He's
It
in
might have just
T2
been one of those
3D
movies, bro.
video game.
That doesn't count. Was it James
Not
Cameron?
yet. This is the last thing he was in. James Cameron came up with the right, wrote and directed the video game, so I guess he did technically work with him again. Yeah, I don't think anyone else on this cast worked with him again. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he went to Ed Harris um, about Paxton's role in Titanic. Like
Honestly,
he could have
there's a
thought for
very
him
good
maybe for the
chance.
role. Yeah.
But him and Paxton were also just like you said in the last episode, they were pretty close for a minute.
Yeah, he worked with him for Terminator, Aliens, and then Titanic.
And you know what's funny is we were talking about the last episode whenever James Cameron found out about 9/11. That was because they were shooting a documentary about the Titanic. That's why they were down there. I found that out because I was like, why was he down there? It was after the movie was released. Makes no
He just
sense.
explores the sea. He made this movie and is like, I want to explore the sea. Is that a diopter shot? I think it is. I know her from mainly The Perfect Storm. Her and George Clooney had a little thingy.
I think of her and I think of Scarface.
I think it's because The Perfect Storm was like the first thing I saw her in that I like recognized her from, and then I would see her in this, and I'm like, oh yeah, she's in The Perfect Storm.
She is in that movie.
And this kind of like in this element, I feel like Twister kind of took this element too here of like the soon to be divorced
The the
couple,
the, the soon to be divorced couple,
yeah,
yeah.
coming together, and it's like it's the same.
Didn't
Like
I think
when
I
I was
had a
watching this, I
tweet
was like,
about
damn, the '90s
I think I
took
had
a
a tweet
lot
where I
from this
said
fucking
something like
movie.
that, and I think Vikash replied to it. I think I was like, we're gonna talk about the Abyss and the Twister being the same movie.
It basically is the same movie, minus the twisters. At least the beginning part. But yeah, when I was watching, I was
I
like,
mean,
dude,
the
this
the
is
the
literally
main plot is
Titanic,
pretty.
Avatar, like all in one.
You know
It's
what's
this
crazy though is
movie.
rewatching this. And I found out who did the visual effects for it. It's all ILM.
Hmm.
But it's
This is when
crazy
they were
because
like
I was
starting,
rewatching.
right?
Yeah. But I rewatched it the other day and I was like, as I was watching, I would like pause it and be like, how the fuck did they do this? It's crazy.
Hmm. Yeah, this 4K looks good.
There's a shot of them, not this shot, I don't think. There's another shot where they're in the submersibles and they're like it's a pretty wide shot, so the submersibles are significantly smaller, but you see the actors inside the submersibles and they're like piloting the ship, whatever it is. And I read that they put like a giant, I guess not a giant, but like they projected an image of the actors inside so they didn't have to actually be inside of it.
Mm,
And whenever I
damn.
noticed it, I was like, "Oh my gosh, like you can actually see it." So I'll try to point it out whenever it shows up.
Ahead of
But
the
it's
time.
how far into the movie are we? This is like 13 minutes in. The extended cut, that was like 20-40 minutes maybe.
Oh yeah, I feel like there's a lot more of the Michael Bean
The opening,
talking
there's a
too.
lot more stuff.
Yeah. This honestly, when I was watching this, I was like, I think this is his best role, Michael Bean. This is his best performance that I've seen
I
him
think it's
do.
the mustache. It sells it. It makes him
Yeah.
look grumpier.
It's almost like he just took his character from Aliens and was like, just do this, but you're literally have like absolutely terrible PTSD and you're an asshole. So you're gonna literally try and kill everybody with this fucking shit. I thought this guy next to him right here was Chris O'Donnell for a second, like from
I
the
thought so
side
too.
angle. And I was like, wait, Chris O'Donnell's in this? And I was like, and then he turned, I was like, wait, that's not him. Like even this guy right here looks like the guy from Titanic with the Watchman shirt. That's always like she splits. Like that guy. She splits. Dude, I can't wait to get to Titanic and have Tony on. It's gonna be great. Talk about a 3 hour movie,
I feel
huh?
like the Titanic one is, I mean, we've already done a 3 hour movie. We've done
That's
Oppenheimer.
true. Well, Titanic's
If
longer
we
than
need to, we
Oppenheimer. I think
can
it's 3 hours and 10 minutes,
like
3 hours
10 minutes
20.
longer, yeah. Which like three of us on we could do easy.
Yeah. Shoot the army separate. It wasn't the girl playing like music as she was like doing all this stuff, like wearing a cowboy hat. I was like, dude, this is literally Dusty, like from Twister. Like
It's the same like type of
Like
like it's
elements.
it's like a
Yeah.
ragtag team. It's like the same
Hmm.
elements. It's the archetypes that you have in all these kind of movies.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I think the only thing that the like extended edition really adds to this is just that it gives you a lot more cohesion and a lot more like jargon that you would hear from like the characters and like them talking about like depressurization, stuff like that. Like if not, it's already
Hmm.
a pretty solid movie.
Yeah.
But that
Like they
being
get
said,
to it
when I was
right
watching that three
away.
hour cut, I was like, damn, this is good.
They get to it right away in this. This 4K
Yeah,
looks
like
damn good too.
him shaking right there without the context of them talking about like them like experiencing like like pressurization stuff, like that has no
Hmm.
context there. It just shows that he's
Yeah.
shaking.
Also could foreshadowing that little maybe on the nose that he's gonna like turn evil.
I guess, but
Because maybe like
even
that
then, like
shaking
without the
even
context
gets
of
to
that
his
scene,
brain, gets to his brain like the oxygen.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But again, that's like sometimes it's just studio notes to be like, take this out, you don't need it. Take this out, you don't need it for runtime. And it's like a lot of the stuff they take out is literally plot.
It's literally like
They,
explaining why
they
someone's like
never
this.
they never take out like action scenes.
No, they
Like
never do. I mean, have you read what Cameron said about like the studio notes he got for Avatar?
no, but I was gonna you tell that story and then I'll bring up what he said the other day about Christopher Nolan.
No, I saw what he said. Um, funny enough, I'm sure anybody who's listening probably saw what he said.
Probably already
But
seen that,
he was
yeah.
talking about the context of the flying scenes in Avatar in the first one, where he took it cut of it to the studio, and they were like, "Can you cut the stuff with the flying on the banshees? Like this, it's just too much. Like it's way too long, and it cuts a lot of time." And then they tested it with audiences, and they said that their favorite scenes were the scenes with the
Mm,
flying. So they were like, "We can't take this
yeah.
out." Like the audiences love it. But yeah, go ahead. Tell us about little Oppie because I already know what you're
Oh
talking about,
yeah.
but it's fun.
Well, for those that are listening that don't know, he basically said he actually said like the filmmaking is great. He basically just said that Nolan shied away from the horrors of the bomb in Japan and he should have showed them more. Which
He said it
I
was like a
think that's
moral cop
part,
out, wasn't he? Like that was his
yeah, a
words.
moral cop out. Yeah. It's like which I get because like if you after like him reading that and then rewatching this or him seeing him say that and then watching this, I'm like, yeah, he doesn't Cameron doesn't shy away from showing his opinion and he leans into it hard of like what he wants to like a lot of his movies even like Titanic like are about capitalism too like Avatar destruction
Yeah.
like
That I
and
mean,
then
to
you
be
have
fair
like this
though,
it's like
like Cameron
or even
also has
aliens.
this like thing where he was very like honest about it too. He says that he doesn't like to bash other people's work. He just said it was a moral cop out. Which at
Oh
the end
yeah,
of
he
the
said the
day, like
filmmaking is good. He said the filmmaking is good. I mean, he also
yeah.
said that Emilia Perez was the best movie of last year, but I'm not going to make a comment on that. But and then to be fair, Christopher Nolan said Gladiator 2 is the best film of last year, which I'm still not going to make a comment about that either.
It's
But hey,
crazy. I
I mean,
mean, Christopher Nolan, it's funny to see what like filmmakers think of like other people's films because on one hand,
I
it's like you would
know.
think that the most prolific filmmakers like doing the best movies right now would just have like a real high regard for like other movies. And it's just like Paul Thomas Anderson's favorite movie of like a certain year was actually, I don't
Like
even think
super
it was
bad.
his favorite movie, but he said that Venom was very good. He was like, Venom 2 was a lot of fun. And I
Yeah.
was like, bro, you made The Master. You made Boogie Nights. What do you mean Venom 2 was great?
He's like, have you seen Venom Let There Be Carnage? But I could see why. I think Nolan. I feel like he's a big Ridley Scott fan, Christopher Nolan. Like I could see why he would love Gladiator 2. From like the filmmaking standpoint, I feel like he draws a lot from Ridley Scott from the epic scope.
His latest movies have obviously been one of those things where we've talked about. They're kind of he either like goes all in or he like just barely touches the surface.
Yeah,
I still think The Last Duel did not get the credit it deserves.
yeah. That's really. I mean, it's basically a Rashomon tale. Really good though. I still have not seen his Napoleon. because I was waiting for
I
the
think we've
director's
talked about
cut.
this a few different times where
Yeah,
you said that you haven't seen the director's cut, and I always
I
tell you
still
like
haven't
it's
seen it.
not much better, but it's definitely uh oh, also speaking of Ridley Scott, I finally or was able to order Kingdom of Heaven on 4K. So
Oh
hopefully
damn!
that arrives to
I know
me.
I've seen it's been going back in and out of stock on Amazon too, so I'll probably end up picking it up. And the price dropped a lot too. It was like 75 when it first came out. I was like,
Walmart
I
had it in
ain't spending
stock for a
75
minute,
bucks on
and
it.
Amazon keeps restocking, but the minute you click the link, it's gone within like a minute.
Yeah, I'll find it someday. I have faith. Is this the only? Are all James Cameron's movies on 4K now? I think they are.
I think, yeah, I think all of
Terminator
them
is,
are
yeah.
now. The
Aliens,
first Terminator was last. Actually, funny
this.
enough, Terminator 2
I
went on
guess
4K before the
T2
first one
T2
did.
has like arguably like T2 has the infamous, I guess, one of the worst transfers of 4K.
It was one of the first ones that they did for 4K for his movies anyway. And then
Yeah.
I think after that movie got so much backlash, they were like, we got to take our time with these.
Yeah. I mean, the True Lies one's gotten backlash.
That one probably got the most shit out of all of them, to be honest with
Yeah.
you, even more than the T2 one, because T2 didn't like. I mean,
Smooth their
I think
skin.
everyone said that it's like yeah, all it did was they changed like the color grading and shit.
Yeah.
They like made it look more modern. Did they cut the
I
song
forgot
out of
she's in
this? That little feet song?
I think they did, yeah.
Damn, that's a good
I
song
forgot the
too.
I forgot she's also in the Kevin Costner Robin Hood with
Um,
Alan
her,
Rickman.
I forget her name is Maja
She
Strunyo or
plays
something like that.
Mary Elizabeth Mastrantino.
It's
Mastrantonio. Jesus, that's a long Italian name.
easy to like. Hold on,
Yeah,
Mastro
she played
Antonio,
Marion.
Mastro
She
Antonio.
played Marion in it. I mean, I saw something a couple days ago about Kevin Costner that I don't know if I should comment on it, but
She's in The Color of Money
about
too.
Horizon 2. But
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
for those of you that don't know, I would just go look up Kevin Costner Horizon Part 2 right now, and that might be
We're
a
never
reason
gonna see
why
that shit,
we're never gonna
unfortunately.
see it. Yeah.
It's
Not
crazy.
good. Not good what he did. Yeah, they did take out that song. The only thing
Damn.
that in this movie too, I was just like, because they're using these suits, and then like, spoiler, like Ed Harris like swims, and I was like, wouldn't his body like crush like, immediately? Like he's swimming underwater that deep, like, because Michael Bean's character like dies like the submersible people, like he gets literally imploded, like
I mean, a lot of the logic here, I don't really
yeah,
think they think too much about. It's one of those
no,
things where like it wants you to like think really hard about how safe they're being, and then the minute it's like, oh, we need something convenient, it's like,
yeah,
what if he just goes outside without a suit?
yeah, he just has to hold his breath. It's fine. I wonder if they use some of these like um submersibles, I guess, for Titanic and like some of these rigs
He
for like the
probably did. If this,
cameras, for
I
like the
mean,
cameras, like these
so I
cameras
read something
here.
about these rigs that they, or not even just the rigs, but the tanks that they use, where like they said that they
Mm,
had one tank and it got destroyed, and they had to either build a second one. I think they were using a tank that they said was already like built, but it was damaged.
mm.
And they had to basically like go to a second one that was built, and they were like, we should have just gone with one that was built from the beginning. But I mean, that being said, I mean these rigs could be reused, I'm sure.
Yeah, because like those camera things, I feel like they just use the same thing in Titanic when they explore the Titanic with the wire. I feel like when we do Titanic, it's just gonna be me quoting the movie the whole time.
I feel like
It's
us watching
payday,
Titanic
boys.
is gonna be us like talking for a long time, and then whenever it gets to a really good scene, it's gonna be us quiet. Because I can't remember
Silent.
was it? I think Interstellar. That episode that we did for that one where we like you go back and listen to that episode. We're not talking a whole lot. We get like invested. Like it's like
I
it's a
know. I'm always
testament, I
like
think, to the
the movie.
filmmaking. Like
Yeah,
it's one of those things where like the podcast was kind of done in a way where we have to comment on everything the whole time, and that's great. We can do that all we want. And there's some movies where like the Jackass movies, I would say like we had a lot of fun with to kind of just joke around and but with like these movies, it's like we're really just admiring so much of the artistry and just
Mm.
how much of it's on screen.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you listen to like any commentaries too, like a lot of the time they're not talking the entire time. Like they'll pause for like 20, 30 seconds and then they'll speak again.
I think it depends. Like we've talked about the Social Network one, how there's like two different commentary
Yeah, I
tracks
think
with
it
like
depends
the
on if they
David
have a lot
Fincher
of
one,
people on. Yeah.
and then like the one for the one with the cast supposedly. It's like they were all separated, like audio was recorded separately, and it's all cut together for some reason. Like it doesn't feel like they're in the
Yeah.
same room, and I think that's the kind of commentary I'm like I don't want to listen to that. The
Hmm.
Bottoms Blu-ray that just came out.
Good
That one
commentary.
had a great commentary. Yes, great commentary. I was listening to it while I was watching the movie. There's one from the cast that has a moderator where like they ask them questions, and then there's one that has just Emma Seligman and
Mm.
she's just talking about the movie. So there's two different commentary tracks, but they are both
What
very
was on
good
here?
commentary tracks.
I'm sure Cameron did one for this. Did he? I don't know if he did a commentary for this actually. He did a conversation.
Conversation with James Cameron, but no commentary.
Yeah. Or maybe it's just they didn't put it on the disc.
There's an option to look at the script on this. Did you see that?
Let me see.
You can, including the shooting
Including the
script.
shooting script, damn. Original
I think
treatment,
it's so
enhanced for
cool when movies
reviews.
do that. Like they just include
I
stuff like that.
know. Some like movies when they release now, it's just like so bare bones.
Dude, like I don't know how to explain it, but there are
Like
sometimes
the
when I'll be watching a
Challengers
movie,
one, literally bare bone.
nothing. But like even then,
Like basically
I'll be
just a
watching a movie
file. Like
sometimes
just a
and I'll
file
just
on
be
a
like
disc.
I'll like be thinking to myself as I'm watching the movie, I'm like, I can't wait to watch this with a commentary just to see what the fuck they have to say about this,
Hmm.
right? And then the Blu-ray comes out and fucking nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Like I remember when Bo was Afraid, bro, when I saw that in theaters, the whole, which you still haven't seen,
Oh,
which is totally fine.
I still haven't
But
seen.
when I saw Bo,
I own the
all I
Blu-ray.
could
I still
think
haven't seen it.
about was I was like, I cannot wait to hear Ari Aster talk about this for 3 hours, and then nothing on the Blu-ray for it.
He probably was even like, I'm not even gonna touch that. Here's that was just that movie. Like,
Um, I mean, Eddington's coming out pretty soon.
yeah, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
I think it's the 18th or the 17th, I think.
Yeah, and this basically turns into like almost a horror film, like I was telling you.
It's hard to describe how this movie feels because
It's
on one
almost
hand
like,
it does kind of
yeah,
feel like horror, but on the other hand, like
I guess thriller maybe. Yeah.
the aliens don't look scary. And I think it's more of like a sense of like wonder. Like I'm in the boat.
Hmm.
It's a hold on, what is
Reminded me of
this? It's a
Contact.
PG-13
Reminded me of
movie.
Contact a lot.
It's a
Also,
PG-13 movie. But if this movie kind of leaned more into like the alien stuff and maybe not so much of like the adult like because there's a scene I think where like it's got to be in the theatrical cut too where like he rips her shirt off to like get her to come back. And so I'm
yeah,
surprised I got a PG-13 rating to be honest with you. But also it happens very quickly. I was gonna say if this did
yeah.
not
I
have
noticed
those
that. I
like
was like,
mature
oh,
scenes,
I was like, oh.
I think this movie also that's James Cameron's brother with the crab.
What's his name?
um,
Billy Cameron.
I think it was Michael I read, but I read about how they had to get that shot because it was insanely
Yeah.
hard, apparently.
And I'm curious to dive into
But
these special features on this because they said they added 40 minutes of new, but that's probably could have been like the shooting script and stuff that they uploaded.
but I was gonna say like this movie almost feels like it could be like a family movie if it needed to be.
Hmm.
Like if
It's
you
basically
took
just
out
a
some of the more
movie.
mature stuff, like it feels like an adventure movie.
Yeah, it's like it turns into like I guess that quote unquote alien creatures kind of become like a background. Like these people just start to go insane almost.
Yeah, I mean that's
And
kind
it
of
definitely
the
reminded me of especially reminded me a lot of Contact too when they're like speaking to the thing and like she like touched it. And then it reminded me of Arrival when they're like outside the ship, like
yeah.
talking to him. I was like,
I
dude,
guess like
this feels like
the
the
key to making a
blueprint
movie
for a
like
lot
this
of
where you have
movies.
like a separate type of like entity like an alien, a zombie, or in this case, I guess like an underwater alien, it's kind of hard to like really think about because everyone will say like, oh, it's about zombies, it's about aliens, whatever it is. But
Yeah.
really, a lot of the best movies where that's like a thing, the alien or the zombie, the entity, whatever it is almost always like secondary to the plot. Like the plot ends
Hmm.
up always being like that humans are awful and that there's someone trying to
Yeah.
kill them, and it's
That's
just
basically every
like they're
James
part of
Cameron
this
movie.
world. Yeah.
That's basically every James
Yeah.
Cameron movie. Humans are
Like,
awful.
yeah, Titanic is a great example. Let's talk about Titanic.
Yeah.
Titanic, there's an actual ship going down, and that is A plot. But really, B plot is this guy's trying to fucking kill Jack
Yeah.
as the ship
It's a
is going
class. The
down.
movie's about a class system.
Yeah.
But also, I guess you could say it's like the aliens are like the secondary plot. But then James Cameron shows you like this is how humans would act in this scenario. You'd have people that are fascinated and want to communicate with them, and then you'd have the character like Michael Biehn, who's oh, it's always the government. No, we have to kill them. Like we have to take them out. I guess you could also say just don't go to the furthest depths of the ocean, and then you'd be fine.
Just don't fuck with the ocean and you'll be fine. I feel like that's something we all just kind of know, to be honest.
Just don't go in the water like me. Just I'm good. There's sharks out there. Was it Freddy Sarah
Um,
Marshall? If you got bit by a shark, would you give up surfing? Probably, yeah. Like,
do you remember how fucking hard it was to get this 4K along with like the True Lies and the
oh
Aliens?
yeah,
Like
they all
they
came
all
out
dropped
the
at the
same
same time.
day. They all came out the
So
same fucking day.
I've told you about when I met the Daniels, didn't I? I had this in my bag.
Mm.
I had just landed in
Is that when
Austin and there's a
I
store
thought
there.
Vikash was there now. Yeah, I remember you
Oh, no,
said
no,
that they
no.
were there
Unfortunately, no. I was
for
in
South
Austin
by.
and I had it. It was the weekend of South by Southwest, but I didn't go to South by Southwest. It was just the
They were
weekend.
just there. Yeah.
And I had all three of them pre-ordered. No, not all three of them. I had the Abyss pre-ordered because it's the only one that I cared about and True Lies.
Hmm.
And then my order for some reason was just like taking forever. And so I remember that like I was in Austin that weekend and I was supposed to get it before I even left, and it just kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed. And so I was in Austin and there was a store there called Waterloo Records. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it on here plenty of times, like on the plug. But
Hmm.
one of the best physical media stores I've ever been to. They have a lot of great, really hard to find stuff, but they had it there. And I was like, if I could just buy it now, I'm just gonna cancel my order. And so I bought it,
Yeah.
and then I just had it in my bag, and I walked across the street to a different store, and I met both Daniels. I met them both in different spots. I met Daniel Kwan first, and he was really nice. And then I met Daniel Scheinhart, and he saw that I had a bag, and he was like, "Is there a movie in there?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "What movie?" I was like, "The Abyss." He was like, "Mine got delayed," and I was like, "Go get it across the street, bro." I was like, "They had like two
Yeah.
left."
So because of you, he probably went across the street.
You probably went across the street and grabbed it. So Daniel Scheinhart, if you are ever listening to the commentary podcast, especially this episode, I'm the guy that told you to go fucking buy that Blu-ray.
Yeah. Or if you want to come on and watch Everything Everywhere, you can do that too.
We would love to have you.
Now you can easily find it on Amazon for $30. Get by tomorrow. So
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sure he's probably got it by now though.
oh yeah. I think all three of these you can easily are readily available now to purchase. Isn't Sinners coming out soon? I probably have to freaking
I think the comes out July something. Mine shipped already. I know that.
I have a feeling that's gonna get back ordered. I probably should have pre-ordered it.
I pre-ordered that shit the
It's
minute I
okay.
walked out of the
It'll
theater. I was like,
go.
this is
It'll
gonna
go
sell
back
out.
in. It'll go back. It'll go back in
It'll go
stock.
back
I'm
in
not worried
stock
about
after a
that.
minute.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember these all came out the same day. This Aliens and True Lies. I also pre-ordered them, but then they basically canceled my order, basically saying we don't have any more. Check back again. So then I think I saw them. They were restocked like a month later for like a minute. I was just happened to be online. This was just like during COVID still, I think. So I was like, fuck it. I'm about to drop like $100 on these
All
three
three of
things.
the three
Yeah.
movies.
I just said,
I
fuck it.
think it
I'm
was
gonna buy them
like,
all
I mean,
once.
COVID was still a thing for sure. I don't think it was like as big as it was. This was like
Yeah, I think it was 2022, maybe of 2023. It was starting
2022 or
to like,
2023. I think we were here
yeah.
already in Atlanta. So I think it was 2023.
Mm. Yeah, I remember when that shit has sold out so fast. Same with Oppenheimer. That thing sold out quick too.
I had that shit.
Now
It's
that
like I have
4K
a
you can get
good
for like 10
gauge.
bucks.
I have a
Like,
good gauge for whatever movies are going to sell out.
yeah, I think Sinners is gonna be one of them. I probably should pre-order it.
I love that little Garfield plushie they have in the
I
back.
know. It's just like,
Some of the shots.
I
And
kind
I
of
was thinking
look.
about this whenever I watched it last night too.
Kind of
But
look
the
to
shots
see
of
who.
this shot of her right here with the red on her face, it looks very soft.
Yeah, there are a couple that you can clearly tell that they
It doesn't look bad.
altered.
I think there's just something about it where
No,
you're like,
I think that's what we were
there's
talking
something
about
there.
too earlier, where I think it's like I think people. I think we maybe talked about this on another pod, but like
We definitely
people, I
did. But I
think
think it's just
have
these
gotten.
4Ks.
I think that with the idea of 4K and then like Blu-ray, and they're like, well, I'm not gonna. And I get you don't want to waste your money on something you think doesn't look amazing, but I think also people have gotten to a point where they're complaining about minor details. And it's
Yeah.
like, I mean, it's still the best this movie's ever gonna look, man. Like,
And you know me, I mean, I work in a home theater salesman, so whenever when customers come back and tell us like my TV doesn't look 4K, and it's like, well, what are you watching? And
yeah,
they tell us what they're watching, I'm like, I'm just gonna tell you this right now, dude. That's not gonna be 4K. Like, I'm sorry. It's just
yeah,
your reality show that you watched from 2005 is just not gonna look very good. I'm sorry to tell you that.
yeah. What do you mean? It doesn't upscale? It doesn't zoom and enhance? Uh, but yeah,
I
I think
don't
that's
think
I've
upscaling
already
technology is very good.
like I think that's what's starting to like really annoy me about the physical media like community. I think it's gotten very picky on what looks good and what doesn't. And it's like I'll put like
What we
I
should
forget
be
there was
talking
like
about, if we're gonna be picky about shit, is just like if we're buying a Blu-ray, it should have some special features on it. I'm tired of this bare bones shit.
that's a
That's
different
something to be very valid and
that's a
upset
hundred
about
percent
because
the
you're
thing.
paying 20
Yeah.
bucks,
And
30 sometimes, depending on the movie.
that's why I love like Criterion and Arrow. Like if you they put go all in on their special features. Like the Anora 4K that just came out, like I just picked up yesterday. Like it seems like there's like
Amazing special
six
features.
hours of
I
special
looked at
features in
everything that's on
there.
that thing. It's so fucking
Two
good. The
commentaries. It's
the
like,
the Digipack, dude, like they don't make that
yeah,
shit anymore. Criterion's the only one who's
no.
doing it.
And then Arrow always goes out with their like they'll make they don't have like the booklets that Criterion does, but like their special features will also be like 4 or 5 hours like of
I
stuff.
think it depends because Arrow does a lot of
It's mainly their 4Ks. The 4Ks usually
it
the ones that have
depends
a
on what
shit
movie it
ton.
is, but some of their 4Ks really are just like a bare bones title, and then some of them have like a lot of cool shit in it too. So like
Hmm.
they have the reversible artwork too a lot of times. The
Yeah.
Donnie Darko 4K I have has a little booklet that comes with it. It comes with a poster.
Hmm. Yeah, I think people have just like they'll take this shot here and say like this looks bad on the 4K, but it's like so don't buy it. Like okay, one shot. Like I mean, it looks better than DVD, man. Like the DVD is like 480p. Like we're watching here.
You're
I think
fine with
that's my
watching that
only.
480p VHS. That's all you,
Yeah,
bro.
I think that's just. I think the physical media, like obviously support physical media, but I think people have gotten very picky and like I don't know, like I guess like cocky's the word with like, oh, I know what looks good now. And I get there are bad transfers, and I get that some they just literally do nothing and make it a 4K transfer for more for money. Like I get that, but I mean, if a director's overseeing what's happening on the 4K, then I think that's what they're looking for, man. That's what they originally wanted it to look like. They just didn't have the
I
technology.
agree with it whenever it's like something like the color grading because it's like if the director's there for it and they're choosing to change the colors, like yeah, maybe that's a pass I'll
So I
give
think they
you.
did with
But
In the Mood for
we're talking about
Love.
the one car
And
white
yeah,
ones, and yeah,
yeah,
so like that
they
was the one that we
changed
were
the
talking about
color
for aliens.
grading.
But then like 28 days later, it's getting a 4K pretty soon, which I don't
Yeah,
know
I'm like,
how
I don't
the
know
fuck they're
why.
planning on that because it
Also,
already
why do
looks
you
like
need
it's so fucking hard to
shot?
like look at.
Yeah,
It works really
it's
well for
shot
that
on a
film,
fucking
but
like the Canon like XL2 that I fucking had. Like,
and
like
then on top of
it's a
that, like
digitape.
Danny Boyle is not involved in it at all. So it's at that point, it's like you're already doing one thing that I'm like, it's hard for me to justify this purchase
Yeah,
if
I
you're
mean, I have the
already.
Blu-ray,
And you know what's
but
funny too? The Blu-ray, I'm pretty sure the Blu-ray crops some of the image. Like it's a 16 by 9 image, and I think
well, I'm sure it does. Yeah,
you can watch the DVD and it's actually in 4 by 3. And it's not like they changed the aspect ratio. They actually like cropped the image for the Blu-ray.
yeah. Ooh, look at that backlight. See, like, I love the music here. It's very military. But yeah, like the 28 days later, it's like, why is there a 4K of this? It wasn't like you can't. It's shot on a digitape. It's the same thing with like a Blair Witch. It's like hey, you don't need literally a DVD will look perfectly fine of Blair Witch or VHS
I
because that's
have Blair
literally what
Witch
it's
on
intended to like.
VHS. It
That's what
feels
it's
like it
intended to
should
look
look
like.
that way.
Yeah. Even 28 days later, it probably looks amazing on a VHS because like that's literally how it's supposed to look. You use stop motion there.
Yeah. It's like a good mix of stop motion with real performances. It's cool to
Yeah.
see.
I mean, it's at this time, I'm sure when this came out, like this is groundbreaking
It's
technology.
groundbreaking technology. Just
Yeah.
pushing the boundaries of what could be seen.
He's James Cameron. Man, I still have to play you the South Park James Cameron theme song. Oh, it's so good. He like
Listen
plays it
between
as
episodes.
he plays it as he's going down to the bottom of the ocean on the USS James Cameron is the ship.
It's James Cameron.
He's basically the explorer of the sea in the song. That's awesome. I'll have to send it to you. It's literally like 30 seconds. It's hilarious. This is basically like even I'm sure Crimson Tide took a lot from this movie
I think a lot of
for
the
the underwater.
interiors, the
Yeah,
underwater interior stuff, like it's
very that's why it reminded me a lot of Aliens. I was like, this is basically like Aliens again, minus the aliens.
just aliens. Or actually, I guess they're underwater aliens. I don't know what you'd call them.
Yeah, they're not like bad though.
No, it's like there's a different aspect to it, which is
Yeah.
interesting.
It's basically like a communication thing, like Arrival. It's like, and then you have the military guy being like, no, they're trying to kill us.
I do think that like we haven't seen it yet, but there's a little bit with Ed Harris's character. You know how he threw the ring in the toilet and then he went back into it. You see his hand right there, and it's like
Yeah.
stained blue. I think it's so funny at the rest of the movie. His hand is
Yeah,
blue.
it's blue.
Also, like
Yeah,
that
it's
shot,
like
his hand isn't
pure.
blue. Oh, I guess it's like it is
It
kind
kind
of
of
blue. It's just
is.
it's hard to see it because of the blue light. But like there's one shot later in the movie where you can see it like it is like really blue.
Really
It's so
blue.
funny to look
Yeah.
at.
No, I remember the shot of him throwing the. I was like, damn, there's a lot of fucking toilet cleaner there every time. Like this is very aliens here. It's weird, it's like an aliens, but it has kind of like a Star Wars like score. Like the
It's like the
trumpets.
little like the trumpets, yeah, like the
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
like that
very
was
like John
what they used to
Williams.
build intensity back then.
Yeah. And then I was
But like
watching
you
this,
see
I
that
was just
shot of her
like,
inside of it. That was probably
yeah,
like one of those shots I was talking about with like the
screened.
projection.
Yeah.
Yeah, inside of it. You can't
Oh,
tell
yeah,
because
you can
it's
kind
so
of.
done
I
well.
think you can. Yeah, I think you can kind of tell it looked a little like warped, but it's looks good. Can't fucking tell at all. Damn, they're just going deeper, deeper. When I was watching rewatching this on Saturday, I was like, "Damn, I love Ed Harris, but man, that guy was always bald. Like that sucks."
Guy was always bald.
Same Ed,
He's
same. That's me
I
soon.
think the last great thing I saw at Harrison was Mother,
I mean, he was good in Westworld.
2017.
Was Westworld after season one good? I don't know. I still don't even know what that show was about. I
But
still don't
that's
even
the
know what
thing
that
though,
show
is
is about.
Westworld was what, 2018, 2019, the first season?
2016, I think. He was in the whole show.
So that's what I mean is that, oh, I mean, if we're talking season one, it's gotta be like 2016 or 2017. But that's what I
2016. And
mean is
then
I've only seen the first season. Mother was 2017.
Mother
And I think
17.
that was the last good thing I saw him in. That I was like,
Let me
whoa, Ed
see what he's
Harris, you
been
still
in.
got it, dude.
What he's
I'm
been
sure he's
in
been in other
lately.
stuff that I was like,
Oh, he was in Love Lies Bleeding. He played the dad, didn't he?
oh, I take it back. You are
Am I
right.
wrong?
He's very good in
Let me
that
see.
movie. No, you're not wrong. That is,
He's in a
he's
lot
so
of
good in
stuff.
that though. You forget that he's in that
Yeah,
movie.
Love Lies Bleeding. I mean, he's in Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, but he's not like he,
Let's
he's
see,
in it,
Riff
but
Raff.
he's in it for like five
Nah,
minutes.
I see what you're saying. Like he'll be in like Love Lies Bleeding, and then he's in like Riff Raff. Like what is that? Like, then he's in
Yeah. So okay, I'll
Top
say
Gun
this:
Maverick.
Love
Then he's
Lies
in
Bleeding. He's
Downtown
very good
Al.
in, and it
Like
still
what is
kind of
this?
feels a lot like Top Gun Maverick in the sense that like he shows up and like when he shows up, his presence is very good. It's very menacing. It's very needed
Yeah.
for the story, but like he's not a big part of the story until like the very end. Um,
He's in the
But yeah,
Lost
Top Gun
Daughter.
Maverick, it's like he shows up and I haven't seen The Lost Daughter yet. I'd like to.
I actually like this movie. It came out in 2017, Kodachrome, with him, Elizabeth Olsen, and Jason Sudeikis. It's actually not a bad movie. It's a Netflix movie though. Well, he's in Huntington coming out, directed by John Patton Ford. No idea who that is. Oh, I made Emily the Criminal. Nice.
Uh,
He's in The Long Day's Journey into Night. Don't
I
know what
did
this
see
is
Emily the
coming out this
Criminal.
year. But yeah, he's still got some stuff here and there. He'll be in like one good thing and then like two directed VOD stuff that's kind of like eh.
This entire sequence right here where shit's going down feels like Titanic again. But
Hmm.
funny enough, I mean, I guess it was the Abyss first.
Yeah, but we all saw Titanic first. I feel like
Yeah, I feel like everyone saw Titanic first. I mean, I saw
yeah,
this.
of our generation, I guess. Well, I'm older than you,
Funny
so
enough, I mean, I guess I saw this. I saw Titanic first, but I was pretty young. And then I think I saw this when I was like 15 or 16 for the first time. And then I rewatched Titanic and it did feel like I watched it again for the first time when I was like 19 or 20. And I was like, yo, Titanic is Titanic is good.
hmm.
And I think since then I've just rewatched Titanic so many times and I feel like this one's just taking the back seat for me, even though they're both equally
This
as
is
good.
really
It's just one
good.
of those
Yeah.
things where I think Titanic is just so emotionally driven that's like,
Hmm.
dude, like I'm sorry, but it's just so good.
Yeah.
And no one talks about the Abyss either. That's a big reason why I
I
think
think
this
people
movie doesn't
forget
really get
about
the
it.
credit it
Yeah.
forget it exists.
They forget it's and
Like
then they
that,
watch it
look
and
at all
they're
that
like,
water
wait, this
coming
is
in and tell me
great.
that's not Titanic
Yeah.
right there, dude.
Yeah. This movie definitely prepared him for fucking Titanic. Gave him the opportunity to, yeah, I can do this. I mean, they're getting hit with that water. That's not fake.
That was the big thing Tom Cruise mentioned when he was shooting the scenes with them, like the water stunt was that they would have someone that was like a coordinator or someone there for safety specifically, and they'd step into the shot to try and save him. He'd be like, "No, dude, I'm acting."
Hmm. Even the sounds there sound very Titanic. Like,
Oh, the
damn.
ring.
His his marriage is saving him.
Look at
The
his
thing he
fucking
wants
hand.
the thing he wants to get rid of. The thing he wants to get rid of is currently saving his life.
I mean, it's a real good callback though, because like he tried to throw it away earlier.
Yeah. And if he didn't go back and pick it up, he'd be fucking dead right now. His finger would be crushed. They kind of messed up a little continuity there.
They
When he
did,
turned around,
but
when he turned around the guy the other way, there was no water coming through.
I think it's one of
Now
those
then
things
there
where
was
there's
water
so much
again.
intensity shit happen. Like there's so
You
much
don't
intense shit
notice
happening, you
it.
just don't notice it the
Yeah.
first time.
Oh
It's
yeah.
easy to notice shit like this when you watch it twice in the same week.
Or in 24 hours. Like, you're like, yeah, that's what I was
24 hours. Yeah, I watched it yesterday, then you watched it the day before.
there. Damn,
Which
you
like
saved E Day. I could see why this would be a nightmare to shoot. An absolute nightmare if you're an actor too. Like imagine just being wet the whole time.
all the fucking time, yeah.
Even like in Titanic, like you're just wet the whole fucking time.
There's if you read into it, there's a lot of stuff that they did to kind of like make it comfortable for this movie. Funny enough, though, I mean, like this movie is always kind of referred to as like a nightmare for all these people who were involved. But then like
Hmm.
we're talking about doing Furiosa pretty soon, and we can always talk about that soon. But like Fury Road probably more than Furiosa, just because Furiosa kind of definitely like leans into the digital aspect a little bit more. Not it's a
Hmm.
bad thing either, but I mean, you see anybody who talks about those movies, and they really talk about them like they are really hard to make, and they are really
Yeah,
like even Tom Hardy says that he can't do them
grueling.
anymore.
Yeah, they're just grueling.
They're just too difficult. Like he said that he's like gotten so hurt so many times that he can't even do them anymore.
Hmm. I mean, Tom Hardy's in his he's in his 50s now. Like, it's not like
He's
these
got
guys
to
are
be in his
young.
50s.
Yeah. Like, I feel like when I was rewatching this, I was just like, they don't make movies like this anymore. Like, it's
They really don't.
like these
You
actors
say
don't
that all the
get.
time, but it's
I
true.
know. Like, this is very like physical. Like, they're throwing water at these. Like, they just don't do that anymore. It's very
Yeah,
like,
Tom Hardy is 47.
uh,
But yeah, I mean, you're not
damn,
wrong though. It's very true. Like actors just don't get involved as much as they used to.
no,
It's like there's always some way to like make it to where they're not even involved.
yeah,
And we talk about Tom Cruise with all these stunts, and in the first movie, Brian De Palma is the one who told him he should be running that shot with the water. He wasn't gonna do it.
mm. I realize this movie's very backlit, like Spielberg, like
There's a
really
lot of
backlit.
shadows, and I think it works for this specific type of scenery because of where they're at.
Hmm. Hey, my ring saved my life. Anyway, I still don't like you. This is when they have to swim coming up. No, that's when like I think that's later.
It's hard to tell what the pacing of this one is like because we've only seen the director's
Yeah.
cut. Like
I just watched the director's cut. Yeah, it's almost an
I
hour
have
in
watched
already.
this theatrical cut one time since I watched this movie. When I watched this when I was 15 or 16, I watched the director's cut because I felt to myself like I don't need to watch the theatrical cut. Like I just don't need to for
Yeah.
some reason. Like it's just not gonna
I
do
mean
anything for me
Cameron,
to
I think
watch one that
Cameron
has
always says to
less.
just he always says to watch the special editions because that's what the
I always
intended.
try to, even if it's like a movie
Yeah.
that I know has a theatrical cut, I don't even bother with it. But
Yeah.
like I think I watched the director's cut, and then recently, over the last like 2 or 3 years, Avery wanted to watch this, or I wanted to show it to Avery, and then we didn't have the Blu-ray yet, and so the only one that was streaming was the theatrical
Theatrical.
cut. And so we watched it, and I was watching it with her, and I was like, "Where the fuck is this scene? Like, where is this scene?" I remember this scene being in it very specifically, and then I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh wait, this is a
The
theatrical cut.
theatrical.
That's why it was
Yeah.
shorter." I remember telling her, I was like, "It's like 3 hours long," and then we started streaming, and it was like 2 hours. I was like, "This is nothing. What the hell?"
Yeah. Studios just get scared.
I don't get it, man. I mean, we have movies like this, and like, yeah, we're doing it for the podcast with the 2 hour cut. It's only because
The
we're just
special
gonna
edition don't
assume
get
that
streaming
and
anywhere.
yeah, and on top of that, when you're looking at commentary on any Blu-ray, it's very rare that you see anyone that have like a commentary on the director's cut.
Yeah.
It's almost
It's usually the
non-existent.
theatrical. Besides, I think Zodiac. But I think
The
for
director's
like the
cut for Zodiac is only
Zodiac,
like 4 minutes longer too.
yeah, I think they just don't have any dialogue over those parts. It's just playing the director's cut, and then they take the theatrical commentary and just insert it into the parts. So
Yeah.
I guess they could technically work around it. Like they could have for this, if the special edition did have a commentary, he just wouldn't be. They would just play the movie over the parts he's just not speaking, and then have him cut back in. You just have to re-edit it. So you technically could do it, but I don't think. Yeah, I agree. I don't think anyone's ever that I've seen have done the commentary for essentially the director's cut.
I will say that I mean, like you're mentioning Zodiac for this one, but the Zodiac director's cut, it's like I mean, it's like 6 minutes longer, and if that's the case, like those 6 minutes are spread across like a few.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
probably
spread across
shots
the
to
whole
linger
movie.
here and there.
It's
Yeah.
not like it's 6 minutes like in one spot. So it would be
Hmm.
very easy to add that on there, I think.
Yeah. This alien's just like, what are you up to? So what are you
He's just
doing?
purely vibing. He's purely
Yeah.
just vibing.
Hey. Just basically look at my
I mean,
body.
if you look at the design of this thing too, though, like it looks very similar to like what you would
Yeah.
see in
An
Avatar.
avatar, yeah. It's very avatar look.
I
Cool.
read
Good
something
talk.
about that light
Just
in
cool.
her
Good
mask that's
talk.
like pink.
Hmm.
that they like achieved it somehow. I think they said that they put like a light inside or like a water inside of it, or like a light that like made it super pink.
Here's your poster.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ships look very like Avatar-y. This also draws like onto like Close Encounters too, where it's like the aliens are there just to like communicate, but people go insane around them. Literally like Close
Yeah.
Encounters of the Third Kind. And we're just there to communicate. I'm surprised she wasn't in like she guess she did have her moment in the late 80s, early 90s, through the
I mean,
90s.
Scarface is probably her biggest role,
Scarface, yeah,
and
then
she did
this.
Color of Money too.
Hmm. And then she was in like the last like big thing she was in was The Perfect Storm. I actually really like The Perfect Storm a lot. It's actually getting a 4K Perfect Storm.
I saw who is it that's putting it? Is it Kino Lorber? No, it's
I think it's Warner.
oh, I think it is Warner because the reason I think it's Warner is because if it was Kino Lorber or even Shout, like, it would just have better artwork, but it's just a poster.
Hmm. I mean, that's a pretty iconic poster, I feel like, of the ship just going up that tidal wave.
It is one of those things I feel like
I
I hate
really like that
that
movie.
streaming
I don't know why
services do
like
this.
a lot of people like don't like that movie. I think it's actually a good movie.
I liked it when I saw it. It's been a few years, but like that poster has become one of those things where like I can look at the poster without the title on it and be like, wow, like I could tell you what movie it is easily.
Yeah.
And posters just don't have that anymore, dude.
Oh, it's the same.
It's the
Like it's
same
like
like
that Dune. It's like
design
that Dune
every
poster where it's every character in one. It's just like I got or like the Marvel. It's like the Marvel poster. Essentially, that's what it's
I
become. Oh no, the audio cut. Is it my audio? I'll keep talking in case it's mine. Let's see. Well, it's just me right now. We're hanging out. We lost Van for a second. I lost you for a second.
lost me for a second. I don't know what
That
happened.
was like, was that the first time you've ever had like a technical glitch? I think it is.
I think so. I don't even know what happened to be honest with you. I think my Zoom just crashed. I don't know what. It's
I
fine.
was just
We're
being
back.
like,
We're
oh, we
back.
lost him. I was like, I'm all alone. It's basically what I was saying. It's just me. She's like, hey, I saw the aliens outside. They're pretty chill, actually.
She's like
It's
trying to
interesting that,
convince them. She's like, they're beautiful.
yeah, interesting that his character, this guy, also has like a pet rat, and
Yeah.
also to show like how humans, like how he even treats a different species. Like he treats it like it's a pet.
He's very attentive to it. There was one little
Yeah.
moment before I cut off where like he's leaning over and you can see that he puts his hand down to catch the rat. The rat doesn't
Hmm.
fall.
Yeah. This is when the movie completely like changes.
There's a real shift for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I feel like these characters essentially they're not like going insane, but like in a way they are. Because it's like they don't believe her. Like, oh, you're going crazy. You're seeing things. But then when they
And I mean, she
finally
does
see
point out
it,
too, like when they see it, they're like, "Oh shit,
yeah,
maybe she was
she wasn't
right."
fucking lying. And then you have Michael Bean being like, we have to kill everybody.
I'm gonna fucking kill everyone here.
Yeah. He just goes like absolutely insane. Like literally. You know what I love about older movies too? It's
What's
probably the
that?
most random. It's funny, weird to say that older movies. This is 1989, but it is like almost 40 years old.
I
Um,
mean, it's not like old, but it's one of those things where like I'd say that when you
it
think about like
technically
older
is.
movies, it's just like a thing where it's like the quality is just very different.
Yeah.
They
It's
just
kind of a
don't
weird
make them like they
thing.
used to.
Natural teeth, natural looking teeth.
Oh, natural teeth and also just natural looking faces, dude. Like
Hmm.
people getting
Like her
Just
teeth
so much
there,
shit
little
done.
bit of a yellow tint. Like she drinks coffee. We all drink coffee. It's probably why she has a little yellow tint on her teeth. Ed Harris's teeth aren't like perfectly straight, like just natural. Like it's just the way his teeth are.
Her little smile. They also don't let guys look as like, I guess you could say like scruffy anymore. Like if someone's
Hmm.
like kind of like
Like
need to
that,
shave,
yeah,
yeah, like they just don't let them do that anymore. It's either you're shaved or you have a beard.
yeah. Like Ed Harris looks like he hasn't showered in like 4 days.
Oh yeah. They're just stuck on this set the whole time. With James Cameron holding the gun to their head as they leave.
Yeah, like every movie now, it's just all these like actors just have like veneers in. Like it's just like kind of distracting. Not every actor, but
A lot of them.
and it's a lot of it comes from they have I hate to say it, it's just you have to kind of look like that now, or else you might not get roles.
Unfortunately.
Unless you've been established for a long time.
I love this guy with
Like
the rat.
yeah. Yeah, like literally these scenes, I'm like, this is literally Titanic. Like he just he's using the camera to go around. Again, advancements in technology. Like I'm sure people in 1989 be like, yo, this is sick. Gotta have the VHS there too.
I like the editing though, where like
Hmm.
he's like rewinding it to see what's happening, and then whenever it shows like the
Yeah.
actual shot, he's just showing Ed Harris instead of like
Hmm.
rewatching himself.
Cut. Yeah.
It cuts the
That's how
gap.
you advance time right there in the edit. Yeah, it almost turns into like a it's like a spy movie almost. A spy
That's got to be Ed
thriller.
Harris's jacket she's wearing too, isn't it?
Dude, she looks like Marty McFly. Like, literally.
But right, that's got to be his jacket though, right? His little
Yeah.
vest.
I think it's his vest, yeah. And the jean jacket was hers.
The jean jacket was hers, but I'm trying to point out that that red jacket is probably his,
Oh
and I
yeah.
think it's a really good character decision that like she pointed out he's still wearing the ring.
Hmm.
Well, actually,
You rang? That's what he
did
said.
she say it in the theatrical cut? Because I feel like I may have missed it. Like the
About the
director's cut,
ring?
she mentions the ring thing pretty quickly, where she's like, "You're still
I
wearing
don't
the ring," and
wait, because that was when they
there's
were
more.
talking right there. That scene was a lot longer in the
That scene was
director's
a
cut.
lot longer.
I don't think I think they cut out the ring part. There's nothing suspicious going on in here. What are you talking about? It's just Garfield on the window back there. This scene it reminded me of Perfect Storm when she's trying to get George Clooney on the radio. She's literally screaming like that. Dude, other dude kind of looks like Kiefer Sutherland. Yeah, it almost turns into like it literally feels like Crimson Tide watching this. Just like
It it it
two
changes
like
pretty
power
quickly.
struggle. It's like a power struggle. Dude, I might have to crank Crimson Tide tonight. I'm on a Gene Hackman kick. Dude, yeah, I think this is by far Michael Biehn's best performance. Very like subdued because he doesn't really have a lot of dialogue,
It's a lot of
but
performance though.
yeah, it's a lot of him. He's very good at going insane, essentially.
It's a lot of him staring.
Yeah, and like shaking and just being sweaty. But I guess it was like probably a different type of character because he was always like the hero in James Cameron. Kyle Reese in Aliens, which he kind of died in both of those, basically. Like, And he dies in every James Cameron movie. I mean,
He
I guess
kind of
he's put into
does.
like a coma at the end of Aliens, but like then their ship in Alien 3 immediately they die immediately. So I guess he technically died. He dies in every James Cameron movie. Damn, look at that blocking.
Good blocking. I mean, there's just a lot of characters too, though, is the thing.
Hmm. Yeah, he doesn't really linger on the other characters that much, but you
But
kind
it
of
is
already.
kind of like you said earlier, too. It's like Twisters. You have all this equipment that like we're not familiar with. The blocking is
Hmm.
very much like relying on those characters that we don't know, but we know that they're there, and they add a lot of specific types of quirks to the dynamic. It's like this guy with the rat, like
Yeah.
even though we don't really know much about him, it's like we know that he's a good guy just based off of like the way that he treats the rat.
Yeah.
He's very different than the other guys that are just coming in and ready to shoot shit up.
Mm. Yeah, like Twister, like they all play their part, even if they don't have more than 5 minutes of screen time. Damn, that's probably ahead of technology there. Getting audio from those.
Yeah.
Usually you just only get screen. This is when that she sees the alien. This is when it comes in. She's literally dressed like Marty McFly right now. It's literally the same outfit. Jean jacket. What's with the life preserver? You think that was his little joke? Make it like a life preserver because she's underwater.
I mean, I was trying to think of like where they're at before, like on that big old like ship that's outside of the water, and it probably gets cold. So I'd imagine it's probably because of that. But
Yeah.
it was the 80s.
And
I'm sure those
Back to the
jackets were
Future
probably
was
really
what,
popular
four
in
years before
general.
this? They probably came popular because of
1980,
Back to the Future, honestly. Yeah, Future was 85, I think. This is 89.
89 or 88, I think maybe. Let me take a look.
Yeah, a lot of that backlight. Spielberg direct this?
89, you're right.
Damn. This is the useless knowledge that I have in my head. I could tell you the release date of a movie.
I'm really good with years.
I can get
It's
like the
like I know
general year.
nothing
Sometimes I
else.
can't get the exact year, but like I get the general like
I
one
could
or
tell
two
you
years
like
off.
within 5 years, I could tell you like what year it came out in.
Hmm.
I'm pretty good at either like the year, the director, maybe the writer who's in it, stuff like that. But it's like I
Yeah.
can't give you all three all the time. Just little factoids.
Setting it up, they maybe the alien, the bad alien, and then he's like, "Hey, I just wanted to say hi." That's all I wanted to do. Damn, got like fucking velociraptors. They know how to open doors. Yeah, this scene reminded me a lot of Contact.
I was thinking of the shot of it like looking at them. Like we haven't seen it quite yet, but it's a shot when it's like looking right at her. I was thinking of that shot of the like the claw in World of the Worlds.
Yeah. Like the little like the eye that comes down and Dakota
Yeah.
Fanning screams and Dakota Fanning screams. Yeah, it does kind of like remind me of that. I remember when I first saw this movie. I think it was in college. I think it was on like Netflix. Um, and when she touched it, I was like, "Oh, is she gonna like become like infected now, like and go fucking crazy?" I literally thought it was gonna turn into like a straight horror movie.
Well, this movie kind of plays to your expectations because it's like we said, like technically it's like it kind of feels like horror,
Hmm.
but then it's also like not like it feels like it's
Yeah.
trying to capture that essence, but it's like on one hand, oh, also all this stuff with the this like CG right here,
Hmm.
89, dude, this is fucking
Yeah.
insane. This is just Terminator
Pre
2.
fucking yeah, this is probably he realized he could do Terminator 2 because he could do this.
Everyone also gives credit to Terminator for this shit, and it's like, bro, it's right there in the abyss.
This, yeah.
Just no one
And
saw it
then
is all.
once Spielberg did Jurassic Park, they were like, okay, yeah, there's something here with this computer technology. Yeah, I mean, this is literally the same liquid looking form in Terminator 2. It's literally right here. First contact. Interstellar. First handshake. Damn, it's kind of bold to like. I kind of laughed at this line. Seawater, like, I mean, yeah, where else would the water be coming from? Seawater. I mean, yeah,
You mean
you know,
Saltwater Girl? Where
yeah,
the fuck are you?
yeah, we're underwater, so yeah, I would assume it's where. But yeah, like
I read something
the
about
music really changes to like a hopeful, like curiosity, like adventure kind of music.
that's what I mean. It feels like a family
Like
movie right
it
here.
feels very John Williams. Like this movie feels very Spielberg in ways.
I read something about their hair, like all the actors' hair, because they were working with so much bleach that they had to put something in their hair to prevent it from bleaching and like becoming
Mm.
like blonde almost.
They probably had to like dye it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Michael Biehn just like shakes in this movie. Like, oh, he's really good in this.
I thought that effect of it like going back into the water looks really cool.
Hmm. You motherfucker. Oof, that like purple on his face.
Looks perfect.
Yeah. To darkness. Yeah, like descending into madness, his brain. Dude has just lost his mind. That shot right there, they definitely played it in reverse. The way his eyes were blinking, they definitely played that in reverse.
Let's rewatch it later. Find out for sure, yeah.
I'm surprised like there's not because you just talked Australian. I'm surprised there's not an Australian actor in this. There's always an Australian that's like manning the ship. Wasn't Idris
Like the
Elba supposed to be
ship.
Australian in Prometheus? Wasn't he the captain? Is he an Australian?
No, it's in Covenant, Covenant. But yes, he is also in that.
This is almost kind of like the same scene in Aliens with what's his face after they realize that he like kind of tried to kill Ripley and that he's working for
Um,
InGen.
yeah.
Not
Fucking
InGen,
Whiplash is
not
dead.
InGen. InGen's fucking Jurassic Park. Whatever. Wayland.
What's his name?
Dude, this guy's insane.
This guy's fucking crazy.
This guy's fucking crazy, bro.
We were talking about Paul Reiser,
Paul Reiser, yeah.
Burke's character.
Yeah, it's basically because they were kind of like confronting him there, but it wasn't like as he didn't like tie him to the chair, but yeah, he's literally just goes fucking insane. Even the other guy's kind of like, bro, are you all right? Like, we're gonna shoot water with guns. But even like his fucking guy is like,
You
dude,
realize how you sound, dude?
he's like, bro, chill out.
You gotta kiss him.
Got some good fucking lighting there. His character like barely blinks too, Michael Biehn. very
It's probably like a
wild.
thing for like my guess is Cameron probably told him to do that just because
Yeah.
like the crazier you look, like it's gonna sell the character more.
Hmm.
Was it Edgar Wright had this thing on like Scott Pilgrim where he told him not to blink or try not to blink as much?
And I feel like once someone tells me that, then I'm gonna want to blink.
It's like a subconscious thing though. It's
Yeah.
like you don't there'll be times where
You
I'll
don't
like
realize you're
forget to
blinking.
blink and then you like
Yeah.
all of a sudden you're like, wow, I gotta blink.
And then you'll go by an entire week and you realize you've never thought about blinking and you've been blinking the whole time. Set up. Set up. Bet you he's gonna be standing right behind him. Damn, they got their eyes so white in this.
For a
Bet
movie
you
with
he's
as
gonna be
much shadows as it
standing right
has,
there.
it does kind of feel like there's a lot of like I don't explain it, man. Like the the light in Terminator, how it hits them and it's just like super blue.
Hmm.
This one feels like it has like a good balance of both, where it's like you can still see their skin tones and it does a pretty good job of it, but then there's a lot of blue behind them because of the
Hmm.
water.
Yeah, like the aliens kind of like take an entire like backseat. Like halfway through, it's like they're there and they had that interaction, but then it turns into like
You don't see
we
them
need,
again for a solid
yeah.
minute.
It turns into literally, it's almost like a spy thriller, like heist. Guess maybe not a spy movie, but
Do you think you'd find it more effective if
again, I think
like
it's like we were
if we
talking
didn't
earlier,
if we didn't see the aliens and they only showed us that like she saw something but we don't know what?
and you don't see it till the end.
Yeah, like if we didn't see the actual like even forget that scene where they like make contact with it, like do you think if that scene where she saw it by herself and then this happened, it'd be more effective or no? Because even as an audience member, we
No,
would also be
I
like,
don't
well, we don't know.
I don't know because I don't think she'd have everyone on her side then. I feel like they'd also be like, "Nah, I still don't believe you." Like half like the crew could be like, I don't believe what you were saying." Like you could also be going crazy, but having them see it, I think
Then it
having
becomes a
everyone
thing.
see it
That's what I was
is more
thinking. I was like, I don't think
effective.
that would make it any better, but I think it would make it
Yeah, because
like a
everyone saw it.
different
Because even
dynamic
these
for
guys saw it because
sure.
they essentially cut it in half. So it's like it's how each of these groups of people acted in that
They're like scared.
situation. Yeah, the military guys are super fucking scared. Literally gonna
It
commit
really is just
murder.
aliens again.
Literally gonna commit murder, and like you have the scientists that want to actually explore. It's like we were saying earlier of how humans are just terrible human beings most of the time. And like you said though, all of James Cameron's movies have the same type of like theme. It's about like capitalism and how like humans interact with technology, literally, like and class
Just he's
system.
just making the same movie over and over again.
Oof, that backlight, they're running down the hallway is so fucking good. See again, you can clearly just see that there's a light back there, but they wouldn't light it like that anymore today. Like I can literally see the light. Like then it's just blasting.
They wouldn't make this movie. I
It
mean,
would
like
look
just in general, I
so
don't think this movie
dark.
would be made the same anymore.
It would look so dark. It's gotta look natural.
This obsession with natural lighting is pissing me off.
I've seen this guy in a lot of stuff. He's a big character actor. Kind of make him like an airhead in this though. Yeah,
Yeah, he like showed up at the last second.
I was
trying to
fixing
think of what I've
stuff
seen him in.
downstairs. Let me see. I think he was in something recently.
John is Jammer. He was in the Born
John Beffer
Supremacy.
Lloyd.
Um,
Yeah.
he's not really been anything big in the last like 10 years.
He's in Ozark.
Yeah, I was gonna
11
say Ozark is
episodes.
like the big thing, but even then I don't remember him being in it. Like
Yeah.
it's I know he's in it.
He's
Um
just a lot of like
a lot
episodes
of
here and there.
TV.
He's in Vakash's Person of Interest.
Yeah, if Vakash was here, he would have been. I'm sure if Vakash was here, he would have pointed out immediately.
Oh yeah. I forget who's in the Born Supremacy. He must be one of like the like CIA guys. Oh yeah, here we go. And they make the decision super fast. I'm just gonna swim. Let's do it. Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. This is the part where I was kind of like, but I guess there's aliens in the movie, so like we aren't really defying any logic. So
It's like the one I
like
can I can do aliens, but this is just too much for
yeah,
me.
his body would be crushed. I love how the other guy's like, yeah, man, I can't swim the other one. You're gonna have to do that.
He's like, I can't make it, and then he
Yeah.
does.
Damn, and I hope right here that there's like an air pocket.
Yeah. They honestly, what they should have done instead of having him say that like he couldn't make it there was they should have had him get stuck here somehow. So that way Ed
Yeah.
Harris's character could be like, "Oh, I'll come back for you, but just hang tight." And then we just see that he
Because
just
they
shows
just
up at the other.
yeah, because they
Because
assume
him
they just
saying that
go and
he can't, him saying that he just can't make it. It's like, okay, man, but you did.
yeah.
Like,
It's almost kind of like why did he even need to come here? But
yeah, at that point, it's almost like we need to have hope that he's just gonna make it in general.
yeah.
He's pissed. You see him hitting the. He
Dude,
disappointed himself.
the way Ed Harris comes out, like in like the was it like it was a kind of I forgot the term for it is. It's like the mirror pool or something.
Oh, right here,
Whatever. And just he comes out so soft. Like, how would you not be
dude.
like
He's I was
like I'm
thinking about
trying
this
to
when
catch
I
your
was
air
watching it. Like, there is no way that he is coming out that quiet.
that quiet? You'd be like
The water would be dripping off of him, dude.
and you're the pressure, like again, we're nitpicking it, like the pressure of your lungs, like you'd be like gasping for air.
The way
Like,
that he was gasping for the first time, it's like
yeah.
times 10.
Dude, this dude is literally having a fucking meltdown. His feet are just sitting in the water. Literally insane. But they do a good job with the sound design to like I probably wouldn't hear him either if I was clicking that thing.
Like echoes. He's like freezing right here too.
Oh, I'm sure that water is like fucking 10 degrees.
Probably, no sunlight gets down there.
Yeah. This guy's man.
I love the guy with the rat. There's just something about him. He's so honest. He's gonna try to take him out himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't
He's
you,
kind of
dude?
just like saying the plot like as it's
Yeah.
happening.
He's the conduit for the audience.
Yeah.
There's that shot of him like with the shadow coming out from behind it. Just it looks cartoony, but it also works really well.
Dude, what is this guy fucking doing?
What's his problem, man?
Hey man, we're just trying to fucking vibe. The aliens are chill, they'll help us out.
Should have just swung
Dude,
on him.
yeah.
Dude, there's a shot here with the gun right there. The gun that goes into
Yeah.
focus at the very end is so good.
Yeah, it's so good.
I was thinking about it when I was watching it last night. I was like, I'm gonna miss it when I were talking about it, but I started like right when it
Mm.
happened.
Rack focus to the gun. I mean, these are also like the costume design is so simple. A white shirt
There's
and jeans.
there's a shot of Michael Bean as this is happening where it cuts back where his hair looks like a little bit more dry, and then it cuts back and his hair is just drenched.
Let
Watch
me
right there.
see.
It's
Oh
like it cuts
yeah,
back from
it's
two different
dry.
shots.
Yeah, it's like yeah, completely drenched again. Oh yeah. But again, on like a first watch, it keeps cutting back to that different hairstyle.
I
But
don't think you notice it when you're watching it the first time, but
no,
there's like
first
one
that's
where his hair is like
they always edit it to be
clearly
like on a first
drenched.
watch, people aren't gonna notice. But obviously, if you watch this movie 10 times in like a span of a month, you're gonna pick up like a lot of continuity errors, a lot of edits that are
It's also
messed
the
up.
80s. Like you can't really fault them for
Yeah.
that. They did not have the accessibility to just go out and watch dailies the second after it was shot.
Yeah. Yeah, they could have fucking watched all these dailies and been like, oh shit, it was out of focus. I think I actually just brought this up
Back
on my
back
last
then,
recording.
you just had to know what you were doing.
On my last recording that I just did prior to this one, I brought up I'll bring it up again. The famous Manchurian Candidate out of focus shot was not supposed to be out of focus. It literally was soft. And like, oh yeah, it was supposed to. They tried to play it off. I think reviewers were like, oh, that's such a good like technique. And then the director was just like, I actually was just out of focus, and we just kept it in
It
there.
was supposed to be it was supposed to be in focus, and we just
But
forgot.
it, like it works for like the thing that they're trying to go for, but it literally was a mistake. Like it literally
A
was
little
out of
happy
focus to do.
accident.
Yeah.
There's a lot of movies that I mean just have moments like that where you read about it, it's
Oh
like,
yeah,
oh
it
well, this
just
person was
soft.
actually supposed to be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, like or it just looks clearly the shot's out of focus and their shoulders in focus and they still use the shot. It's like I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. Like it's I can see why people would get fucking I love this guy's in his underwear right now. Like, trying to
Yeah.
get... Yeah, you're right. He kind of just like appears. Like I'm back.
I mean, his reveal is good that he like shows up, but again, I think it would have been
Mm,
more effective if he was like if maybe we didn't see him go in to begin with.
yeah. But
And
I
now
guess
his shirt is just dry.
the only reason he literally went was to become the guy that saves him essentially. Yeah, here's your implosion.
Fucking what was it
Of
called? Like
course.
Star. What's the name of that ship?
Isn't that the Titan submersible or something?
Yeah, Star Quest or something like that.
Dude, speaking of, like James Cameron definitely knew that they died immediately.
Oh
Just didn't want
yeah.
to say it.
Oh,
Like
Ocean
he was
Gate. My
like
bad.
he was like, "Oh yeah, we're looking for them." Like he knew immediately that they died like in a second. But
Oh,
he
a
just
thousand
crushed.
percent.
Yeah. Essentially the air is taken out of the ship, meaning your body explodes.
Well, he actually mentioned that the reason that he knew immediately that they were dead, I think, had to do with some sort of like contact issue with the actual ship. And he was like, if this doesn't come in contact with this specific thing, it's built into the like integrity of the
The
ship.
DNA of
And
the
he's like,
ship,
if
yeah.
he's like, if it's not responding, it's because the ship is fucking gone.
Yeah.
I,
But
I
I don't
gotta
think he
find out
wanted
what he
to
was
be
talking
the
about.
one. I don't think he wanted to be the one to break the news to be like, yeah, they're all dead. I'm not gonna say that. You guys can go find the ship and then I'll confirm like, yeah, they're dead.
Um, I'm trying to think. It had to do with the communication aspect of it though. And he's pretty much said straight on that like, oh, the transponder.
Mm,
He was saying that the transponder on it was damaged, and he was like, if they're not getting any sort of response from the transponder, like they're pretty much dead. Like if
yeah.
the ship's gone, they're gone.
Damn, that was like 2 year, 3 years ago that happened? 2 years ago?
I think it was 2 years ago. And it happened like I want to say pretty recently, 2 years ago. Like I want to say it was May or June.
Hmm.
That's crazy though.
That's so funny
I
that
felt
they
like it was like
asked
a
James
year ago.
Cameron to help too, because they know James Cameron explores the seas. Like,
Like, who can we get that's gonna help us find these people? Like, what if we get the guy from Titanic? They're like the guy that
yeah.
made Titanic. Why would he know?
Because he's the explorer of the sea. No budget too steep, no sea too deep. That's part of the song. Uh,
I need to listen to this shit.
You should just listen to it right now. I'll find it. Listen to it right now in your ears.
What's it called? Just
I'll tell you it's South
James Cameron
Park.
South Park song.
Yeah, James Cameron.
I'll listen to it.
Let's see.
Anybody who's listening to the episode,
It's
just
literally
listen
the first
along.
video. Literally the first video. It's 2 minutes long. It's so good.
Got an ad for Superman.
Damn, it fucking rams the ship. But yeah, I guess this it turns into like a survival movie too. Only one of us will survive this. And they essentially kill someone to survive.
All right, let's listen to
Kill the
this.
crazy man. The USS James Cameron. Dude, it's so
Go back to
good.
your house in Malibu. Oh, this came out 2 years ago. So it was like right when the submersible thing happened.
No, I think it uploaded that video 2 years ago. I think
Oh, they were
if
like,
that episode came
we're gonna
out, I
get
think the
good
episode came
numbers
out
out
in
of
like
this.
2018, yeah, or 2019. I think that episode came out. He plays the song as he goes down under the ocean.
He just rolls off the boat.
Yeah, dude, this is the same ships that they used in Titanic. Come from behind. Are they singing the song now? They say, "Can you hear the song?" Yes, James, we hear the song.
That's funny. I still don't think it beats the Gay Fish song for me, but that's pretty close.
The James Cameron theme song. I forgot how long this like whole like chase sequence is.
You see what I'm talking about though with the shots of her inside?
Hmm.
Like right there, it does not look like she's in
Yeah.
there at
It
all.
literally looks like it's a TV.
Which like that might have
Again,
flown
but
for
you think,
1989.
yeah. Interesting too to be it's like a car chase but underwater.
Yeah.
You just gotta push him down, have his glass break, and we're all good. I forgot he's in the ship with her.
Yeah. That's where how far into this are we? We're pretty
Oh, is this when they
close.
like is this then after this they have to
I think they
swim
have to
back
bring
to
her
the thing?
back. They have to
Yeah.
swim back or something, yeah.
Yeah, it's already
This movie flies
hour
by is the
32.
thing. Yeah.
'Cause I remember in the I feel like the special edition, this isn't for another like 20 minutes at this point. Like it's just towards like the two
Yeah.
hour
And I
mark.
think the big thing is just that like there really is so much happening in the
Hmm.
special edition that like the one that we watched. That's like
This is 220.
we're
Is
like,
this
whoa, we're already
afterwards?
here.
Yeah,
We're
220. I
like,
think
well,
the
it's not a
special
3 hour
edition
movie
is
anymore.
252, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
another
almost 3
32
hours.
minutes. Another 32 minutes.
I guess it makes it feel like it flies by when there's 30 minutes of movie missing.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, they would never cut out this though. This would never get trimmed down.
This
Only
is
the
a money
plot gets
shot. I mean,
trimmed down.
they would
Yeah.
literally be like, why are we wasting money on this?
Yeah. Here we go. Here's your Titanic split in two, dude.
It's
And
the
it breaks
exact same
away.
shot.
Bye.
Michael Bean's got a face, man.
That's so funny how he like ends this interaction like they're so close now, just looking at each other. To him just falling deeper in the sea, and then his fucking thing imploding. Damn, even the lighting got like glossy, like melodramatic.
Yeah.
death. Oh, you see that? Well, that's the end of you. As soon as that happens, well, I'm about to die.
You think? Do you think maybe what happened was with like the submersible that someone was like
This is
someone that
bad
was
though,
like
maybe.
working to like get their shit back was like, this is happening at my work right now. So they watched The Abyss and then they were like, who's the guy that did this movie? And then they were like, James Cameron. They're like, get him on the phone
Get him on
right
the
now.
phone.
They're like, this is probably what happened to our guy right now.
He just sends him that clip. This is probably what happened. Like,
He's like, is the transponder working? They're like,
yeah.
no, they're done. Listen, I'll
He just
come.
hangs. Is his transponder working? They say no, and he hangs the phone up. Just- yeah, they're dead.
He's like, I'll come if I'm getting paid, but
Yeah,
I'm letting you know right now, there's
yeah,
nothing's gonna save him.
yeah. Oh yeah, because now they have to like swim. Dude, and then when I was watching when he's like they're trying to bring her back, it's Lost literally took that scene like beat for beat. Like they give up on like it's like the fifth episode or something. One of the characters, quote unquote, dies because he's like hung, and then like Jack basically like keeps doing the resuscitation, and then like Kate's like, no, he's gone, and they sit there and act like they're gone, and he just goes, no, no, come on, like it's literally the same exact. I was like, dude, Lost literally copied this. It's so funny.
Someone who's working on Lost watch this.
Just like fucking J.J. Abrams probably watched it. I was like, dude, we should just do the same fucking Abyss, David Lindelof. They probably fucking love this movie. Like
I
I think
talked to
that's
someone today
what I
who
realized
is
about
like in the
this. I
middle
was
of
like,
Lost.
oh, he's in the middle of it.
I can't remember
Dude, I
who.
love Lost.
He was like, I'm at season 3. I was like, it gets good. He was like, better than
I
3, and
fucking
I'm
love
like, yeah,
Lost.
actually.
I mean, I think the first season is one of the best seasons of television ever made for a network drama. I mean, it won the Emmy for best drama that first season. But like, I think it was when I was rewatching this, I was just like, damn, like so many movies and shows like took from this movie that like I feel like nobody talked, like you said, nobody talks about it. But there's so many elements. This is where you see the guy wipe the camera. Is it right here?
Oh, I don't think it's. It might be
Is it
this
in the, is in the
shot.
special edition? Is it in the special edition?
I think it's
I
in
think.
both of them. Here's the thing: is I haven't watched this version literally,
All
and
right, I'm gonna
like
keep
I've
it.
only
I'm gonna
watched
keep an
it
eye out
once.
because I didn't. I remembered it like after the scene when I was watching it. I was like, oh yeah, didn't the guy
I
wipe the camera? And I didn't go
it's
back and look.
I don't think it's this scene. I think it's further in.
I guess we'll find out right now.
I want to say the water's a lot higher in the shot that it happens in.
Hmm. Yeah, I think you're right.
For those listening, maybe we're just film nerds and forgot to explain it, but there's a shot in the movie where there's
The
like a
camera op
cameraman
goes like this.
the camera there it is, it's right there, it's right there.
He just
It
did
just
it.
happened. Yes, he just did it. We just saw it. The camera operator like wipes the
Yeah, there.
lens
Yeah, you're
and
like 2 seconds ahead of me. Yeah, there it was. He just wipes the lens.
but the thing with that is that it happens so quick that I almost missed it.
Yeah. I wonder if that was just them like not even maybe they were just shooting it just to like get the rehearsal down, and like that could have been the rehearsal shot, and they just kept it in.
It's possible
And
they were
again,
just shooting and they were like, we'll cut around this, and then they were like, it's
they
probably
just
so
inserted it. Yeah.
it happens really fast because it's right after a cut. So after you see it, like
And Ed
it's
Harris
really
is
hard to
moving,
like
doing something. He's like doing something with his hands. It looks like it could be just him doing it.
it's really easy to miss. So
Yeah.
to be fair, I mean it's been like almost 40 years. Like it's
Yeah.
you're
There's your
right though, it
goof.
was the scene.
Camera up. Wipes the fucking lens. That's so good. See, that's what I love about that shit. Like, dude, that's hilarious. Like, that's awesome. The camera op was just like,
You would never notice it unless someone else pointed it out. Shot of two people freezing as one of them goes underwater. It's just Titanic.
yeah, basically. Only if he had learned to breathe underwater for this. This would be terrifying. Like knowing like you're gonna fucking die right now, essentially. Damn. Time to die. I guess we'll see if that shows the her boobies, for a
I don't
PG
think it's till
13
they get back
rating.
to the ship.
For a PG, it's okay because they're trying to get her like the things on her heart, pulse shock. She drowns pretty quick.
She does, yeah. But yeah, that shot. I mean, I'm surprised this isn't a PG-13 movie, but also I guess they were just a lot more lenient with shit like that back then.
I guess we'll see. I
To
mean,
be
Jaws
fair,
is
when
rated
it
PG.
happens, it's also. I mean, Jaws was also.
Also, there was no PG-13 rating back then,
No,
so
was it 84 when it was introduced? It was for Red Dawn.
yeah,
Jaws was like what 70,
75.
75? Yeah, so
There was only P, it was basically only PG and like R ratings back then.
R.
There was no other, and R had like just been introduced, honestly. That like that's when the 70s changed. Like Midnight Cowboy was like that first movie that ushered in a new
NC-17 for
era
Midnight
of,
Cowboy.
yeah, ushered in the new era of Hollywood being more gritty and not studio
I mean, the whole
movies
idea. I
that are,
mean, what was introduced with the PG-13 rating was they said it was like PG with like some hot sauce, like basically movies that
yeah.
were like just too mature for children, but it was like it wasn't bad enough for kids who are like R-rated movies, but like also that's why you have like was it The Last Crusade was PG-13, Gremlins was the big reason
Mhm.
why as well, Temple of Doom was a pretty big factor
Yeah.
into
I
it.
mean, on Temple of Doom, he freaking rips the heart out. Like that was terrifying
Yeah.
as a kid.
And so
When I
it's like
watched,
I get where they're coming from, but also like a movie like this, I guess maybe they just didn't think like kids would even be interested in a movie like this. That's probably why it was
yeah,
PG-13. Same thing with like Titanic. It's like you have to sit through 3 hours of movie. Like if there's a kid who wants to see this movie, they should be able to.
yeah. Well, let's see. I don't think they do. Oh, fair skin. Here we go. No, they do. PG-13. There you
It's pretty quick though. Like
go. Yeah.
if you're not looking at like that specific part of the shot, like it's very easy to miss unless there's another shot that they
Hmm.
show.
I think they on this shot that wide, I think they kind of cut around it. Like they're kind of up more. They cut the bottom part out
They
of
probably
her.
that's probably was it probably the oh, there's another shot there. So yeah, it was probably the compromise to get the PG-13 rating.
Hmm. But I guess maybe I'm wondering if it's for like a medical procedure like this, if it's different as opposed to
Like
like if
maybe they
it's a
get a
sex
pass.
scene. If it's a sex scene, yeah. But as opposed to this, they're trying to save her life. It's for a medical dire need. So it gets a different type of rating. I'd be
Like
curious to look
maybe the
into that.
context of it gives them a little bit more leniency.
Yeah. Like I'd be curious to look into that because in real life, you would do that too. Even if there's a kid right next to you, like it has to touch bare skin. So like I gotta rip this open, like to do it. Any hospital, like they would cut her shirt open to get to her, the skin. Yeah, this whole sequence is literally lost. Come on, Charlie, come on! Like literally screaming. But then Lost, he starts punching his stomach, and then Charlie wakes up. Yeah, it's literally like this. She's gone. She's gone. He's like, no, 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 she's not.
She kind of looks like I gotta think of who. That shot of her just like looking right at the camera. I can't remember who it
Dead,
was, but it looks like
yeah.
someone specifically.
She's got that Twilight skin. She's a Cullen
She's like, Kellen.
with that bluish tint, their pale skin. Yeah, this is literally lost. No, no, no. I thought she just like wakes up too. It was in like a, it's just like a, Because any other movie, they'd be like, because I
That's
guess a
always some
normal
shit.
reaction, I guess a normal reaction, they would just be like that, like they would just wake up.
I don't know, to be honest. I've never been in a
I
situation
know,
like
yeah.
this.
I'll look it up. Would just someone scream, gasping for air, and they come back to life?
I mean, I do know that like the whole thing with like the defibrillator thing isn't accurate. Like people use these defibrillators things in movies to bring people back to life, and it's just not how defibrillators work.
Mm. They're just using it to like
Defibrillators
start their
work.
heart, right? But like they're not gonna like
Technically
they might not wake
speaking,
up. They might not wake up, but their heart might continue to
technically
beat
speaking, a defibrillator is meant to put someone's rhythm of their heart back into like beat. So
into
like I don't
rhythm.
know how it works,
Yeah,
but like
that's
yeah,
what.
so like
Yeah.
all the different parts of your heart are basically like one of them is like off rhythm or something like that. So what it does is the defibrillator
Mm,
essentially like it technically kills you for a second because it makes your heart stop and then it brings it back, but it makes it to where everything's back in rhythm. So
yeah.
for a defibrillator to work, they usually work usually like on like heart attacks. They have to work in the sense that like the heart is still going. With her being dead, that's
Yeah.
just not how it works. But
Yeah.
movie logic, you know what I mean? It's more cinematic.
Yeah. Also, movie logic. In order for him to wake her up, he slapped her twice. Like, okay. But
Yeah,
yes, you should just kind of just she just like kind of just wakes up.
good scene though.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. The defibrillator basically shocks your heart into back into rhythm.
Yeah.
Not like cleared. Like, life has
Took a
been
long ass
saved
nap
right
after
after
that.
death. How long was she down for? Like 4 minutes? She was almost brain dead. Like 6 minutes, I think is brain dead. Or after 6 minutes, I think is when your brain starts to die.
Who knows? I'm not a doctor. I know
I'm a
things like
doctor.
the defibrillator thing. You're a doctor?
Just stay up for a few days. To hell with that. I gotta play. Fine. What do I know? I'm just a doctor. What movie's that?
Fucking Hot Fuzz, isn't it?
Fucking Happy Gilmore. When he gets hit by the Volkswagen.
What am I
The
thinking
doctor
of
comes
Zach Hot
and the
Fuzz
doctor comes
for?
out. He's like, just
Oh,
keep
is
going
it this thing
for a
with the
few
guy that's in like
days.
a plane?
Yeah, he's keep on feet for a few days. He's like, hell with that. I gotta play. Okay, whatever. I'm just a doctor.
His hand is still blue. Do you see that? It's so
Oh
fucking
yeah.
funny.
Still blue.
I like that little detail.
That shit probably will make your hand blue for like a week.
Probably.
She just goes, was your hand in the toilet? Right there. Just right there. Oh, I hate when people touch their eyes and put stuff in their eyes. I fucking hate that.
Don't you wear contacts?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I
so you always
have
wear the glasses when you do? I have contacts.
they're like blue light glasses. I actually lost my actual glasses, my reading glasses. $300 fucking dollars. Lost them.
It's crazy. And people I know will be like, "Oh, I have glasses, but I lost them." I have glasses and they don't work. I mean, they work, but they're like scratched to fucking shit.
You
So
know,
technically they work. I just don't like wearing them.
everyone in my family, like it's basically I just reading glasses. So, like they were just trying to get ahead of my. I think when I got my eye scan, they could like tell that I would eventually close up things I'll have a hard time with in like 20 years. So they're trying to get ahead of it, I guess. But I lost my glasses, so oops. Guess I'm gonna go blind. Won't be able to watch movies anymore.
It's all right. You can listen to them.
I
They
think
always
by
have those
then,
audio tracks.
I think by then they'd have to. I mean, you can get like LASIK. I think they'd have technology. Medicine should evolve where they can probably cure blindness.
I have read about people who get LASIK and they're like never get LASIK.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. I think it just
from what I
depends on the
understand.
surgery. Yeah. Some people say it really works. Some people said that like it actually made their eyes worse.
Probably depends who you talk to. Yeah.
If only he knew how to do this earlier and breathe underwater. What does he say? It's like when you were before you were born. Just go back to that. Like, oh, okay. Like,
Like, yeah, it's gonna be great.
he becomes an alien. I thought the guy in the background just has a Packer jacket on.
Yeah.
Just the Green Bay Packers. I think that's like the NFL team that they always use. Like the Packers are like
I think
Cowboys.
honestly, like seeing stuff like that in a movie, I'm like, this makes it real for me because it's like you're just this random
Yeah.
guy that's down here. You just like the Packers.
He's a Packer fan. He's probably like from Wisconsin to like his character. Like, yeah, I think it'd be different if he had like a Yankee hat on. It's like an instant generic. Just Green Bay Packers. Feels weird. You should try this. Remember when I died 10 minutes ago?
She was like, "How do you have?" Literally, it's like, "Yeah, I have, asshole."
Thanks,
It
I
was
was
really
killing her
cold
an
when
hour
I did
ago.
it too.
Yeah, dude, there's little mini cameras. He definitely just recycled those for Titanic. It was like, let's just use these again. Bro, you're gonna get your Packer jacket ruined. What are you doing? You can't get that thing wet. You're gonna ruin it. Damn. Like Jack's falling in the ocean again as they watch him.
Underwater shit in
Ah,
this. It's like the whole movie.
he's in
He's
the
just walking.
abyss.
It's like the title of the movie.
He's going to the wreck of the Titanic now. Damn, I wonder how deep these like pools that they were using were.
I think I
This whole
read, but
set.
I can't remember how much it was.
Gotta be like 40, 50 feet. I feel like a studio would never like greenlight this giant set anymore. They'd be like, no, CGI it.
I mean, he did
Underwater.
Avatar: Way of Water, and one of the
Because
biggest things
Titanic,
that
they
he was
built those
talking
sets.
with Avatar, the big thing that they were talking about with the water, and that kind of I guess applies to what you were saying here about like, CG it however you want to. They were saying that they tried a few different ways of doing it, and he said right off the bat he wanted to do real practical sets with the water, but they couldn't figure it out because of the reflections and the way that the motion capture technology was having problems with
Hmm.
it. And so Avatar, I can get kind of why they didn't do it. But then they were saying like we could use wires to try and make it look like they're swimming when they were. And there's so much footage of them trying to do it, and it just does not look
Good.
it does not look good at all. He was saying that there's always something different about the way that like the weight of water holds you down, the way that your body sort of like reacts with water, just how everything itself like is captured on camera and just the way that it looks visually. It just
Hmm.
does not work the same. Like when someone's underwater, it's very much like the kind of thing that can be noticed.
Yeah.
So you're right. I mean, they might choose to do something CG, but in that case, like you basically have to come up with like a completely CG character.
Hmm. Remember when James Cameron directed Aquaman in the Entourage television show? And James
You
Cameron played
see,
himself?
you see, I haven't seen that.
He
So I
plays
believe
himself.
you. That's just crazy.
How'd you like to come play Aquaman for me? Yeah, he treks out. They show a clip. There's a giant tidal wave that comes towards the Santa Monica Pier. Fucking James Cameron is in the Entourage television show. I mean, Marty Scorsese was in that show. Gus Van Sant. Isn't this the image on the poster for her on the Blu-ray?
I mean, I want to say that like the one that we see of her has like it might be. It looks similar. I mean, it might. It looks like it's
I
her.
think
Who
it's the same
knows?
thing.
She looks. There's a lot of shots where she looks like this. To be fair.
Yeah, that's true. Remember when we were married? He's like, I'm high as fuck right now. Dude, his sinuses must be going fucking nuts. The sinus like hitting you, the water hitting your sinuses in the back. It's like the
I feel
worst
like that
feeling when
would
you
it'd burn your nose as soon as you got out.
when you like tilt your head underwater the wrong, like upside down and the water goes up your nose. Like it's the worst fucking feeling. And then you have like sinus infection, like after that, you're like, dude, this sucks. Self Jack. Oh, he's dying. I think you're like 5 seconds ahead of me. So where the because you must like forget the aliens are even in this movie.
It
And they're
happened
just
like
like
an hour ago.
and then they're just like, hey, we're back.
Like, I want to say it was like really like at an hour
And
in,
here's our
maybe
colony.
50 minutes. You know, I'm
Love
gonna
the
be
light
honest
on
with
her
you.
face.
The fact that they're still going down there even after all this shit has happened, I'm like, let's be real. You would have
Yeah.
gone back up to the surface and told them that there's something down there before you went down there. But for the sake of the movie, it's part of
We've
the
come
story
this
now.
far. Interstellar shot? The feet?
Interstellar shot? Interstellar shot?
Oh God.
Don't let me leave, Murph. Don't let me leave.
Don't let me leave, Merv.
Don't let me leave like this, Murph. Murph, don't let me leave like this.
No, no, no.
No, no.
Wait, when I didn't do the last time. When was the last time you saw Bin Laden? I did it last time. Damn. Oh, it's gonna be 2 episodes in a row. I don't say it.
Forgot the whole fucking episode. I was like,
When
he's gonna forget
was
it.
the last
He's gonna
time
forget
you saw?
it. You did it. Oh my god.
Oh man. Well, I didn't. I don't think I did it in Aliens. Did I?
I
Did
don't
I?
know. I don't know, but I was waiting for it the
I
whole episode.
definitely,
And you
I
want to know
definitely
why? The
didn't do it during
reason why
Brief
I was thinking
Encounter
about it
because it
was
was someone else.
because the reason that I was thinking about it was because I was going through like Apple TV the other day, just looking to see like what was like on the sale, like the top 100, and I
Zero
saw
Dark Thirty
Zero Dark
there.
30, and I saw it, and I was like, Pat's gonna say some shit. I hope he does too. Like,
What was? I definitely didn't do it for the last episode when I recorded Brief Encounter because that one came out of left field.
it's so fucking funny.
This is a running bit. The best is when I do it when it's just like quiet. I'm like, when was the last time you saw me?
I think that one got me because I was only laughing at the at the Interstellar thing, and then that just came out of
I
nowhere.
was like, wait, I forgot. Because I feel like we always did mention Interstellar lines too. I feel like we say the same stuff on here before I get so annoyed. The
No, I
same
feel like
joke.
everyone loves it. There's no way they hate it. They love it. There's a reason they keep listening.
The same jokes. The Bin Laden one is fucking funny. It's so random. We're probably never gonna watch Zero Dark 30 on here too.
Um,
Oh, it's fucking
I do want
good.
to rewatch Zero Dark 30, to be honest with you. Like the other day, I was like
It's
looking at it,
actually
and I
a
was like,
good
that's
movie.
a good movie.
It's
It's
actually
a
a really
great
good
movie.
movie.
It's a fantastic film.
Touchdown, I made it. All right, that was good. It was like a super serious scene. Like, what was lost? I love when the aliens just like appear and they're like, "Hey, when it comes to your colony, also we'll take you to service. We'll take you up." We just wanted to say hey. Damn, he doesn't fucking speak a word. I wonder how they did that effect though. Have the water in his fucking face.
That is a good question.
It's definitely probably in the special features. They probably maybe had it
Probably,
on like the out
probably
like
on the conversation with James Cameron.
probably they probably the glass probably had like the water in here.
Probably like in
So it like
between,
look
yeah.
like yeah. And he would just go like to make it look like his head
He
was
was
actually
breathing it.
underwater. Yeah. Or maybe they did. They're like, oh no, we actually submerged him. James Cameron was like,
We
yeah, I
actually
just
let
tried
him
to kill him.
drown.
Yeah. I was actually trying to kill him. He actually punched me in the face.
I mean, he punched him in the face. I don't know why.
Yeah.
There was no context for why. I think it was just a matter of like, my guess is probably probably like well, almost killed him is probably what it was.
Yeah. Maybe he like almost drowned, obviously. In another scene. You always gotta cut the wires. What wires? I love how the entire world revolves around like in these movies is cutting wires to save the world. You're just cutting a wire.
Cut the red wire. All I see
Yeah.
is gray, dark gray, and light gray. Oh shit, I'm colorblind.
Save your air.
I love that guy's reaction. It took him 30 minutes just to get down there. I'm gonna start using that.
It took 30 minutes. He's like, nah, I got a good spot. Honestly, the light on his face like almost looks like the alien light. Like it's like hinting. They're obviously so blue, bleak, death. I love the lighting on her face though.
Looks really good.
That's her again telling George Clooney to not go into the storm. It's a perfect storm. Get out of there. Come on, Billy, turn around, god damn it. What if he typed in boobies?
Boobs, lol. Like with like the 3S, the 3, the 8,
Boobs, LOL. Yeah.
the
The calculator.
8008S,
The
the
calculator.
85, yeah.
You up. You up. Can you go into the other room alone? Damn. Don't worry, the aliens are gonna save him. They could have saved you the entire
We
movie,
don't
actually.
fucking
Second
know
away.
that though. Jesus.
Technically, the aliens could have been like, "Hey, we'll just take you guys to service right now. We want to watch you suffer for a bit." The Close Encounters music starts playing. Dun, 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 right here.
Don't let me
Directed by
leave.
James
Actually,
Cameron.
low key, fucking Matthew McConaughey's character shows up and it's like portals.
Yeah,
Just
Portal Z.
Interstellar. It's actually the character from Contact and Interstellar. Like there's like two different Matthew McConaughey's. And it's
I
just like
believe
a
her.
multiverse type situation.
Yeah, he's just like I believe her. Basically, always in contact. He's just in the background.
Shit.
Like, hey, heard your
Yo,
yo, heard you're struggling over here. You want to come see our colony?
come vibe with us, dude. Come smoke.
He's like, bro, I'm high as fuck. Oh, they're little blinks. It's literally
Give me
close. It's
give me
literally
slow
close
blinks.
encounters. This is literally close encounters of the third guy. Come with
The
us.
CG around his hand looks pretty rough. But also it was 1989, so like I'll give it a
Yeah.
pass.
We. Do you think you said we?
Whee! Yippee!
Yay! They should make the Abyss ride. It's just this. You hang
It's
on
just
to an
this
alien.
shit. It
Bro,
just
he
looks
only
like
goes.
fucking Attack
He
of the
just had to go down
Clones.
one more cliff.
How did he not see that fucking light? Come on, dude.
He just had to go down one more cliff, literally. Is this where the Gungans are?
Ushukatsu Posatabo.
George Lucas watched this and was like, "Yes, Gungan City."
He calls his ex-wife. Immediately was like, I got an idea. You know that look we've been looking for?
Jar Jar's the key to all this.
It's like Jar Jar's the key to all of this. She's like, Are you sure? He's like, Yeah. You don't know him like I do. It's my movie.
Yeah. Sith Lord Jar Jar Binks. I actually kind of believe that theory that they
I
wanted to
do.
make Jar
I
Jar
do as well. Mainly
a
just because
Sith
of the
Lord, and
CG
then
shit where I'm like,
just the way he was received, they just pivoted it hard.
same thing with like the sequel trilogy.
Yeah. Yeah, after Last Jedi, they just went to a Reddit thread and we're like, okay, let's just wrap it up this way. Yo, come over here, bro. Where's hair?
Can't even crawl on his way.
Dude fucking is 18 beers deep, that's why. Barely walk. Damn, like part the fucking seas.
Moses.
Literally Moses. What if it got literally parted the seas? I guess it was. Is Moses an alien then? Was Moses even real? Who fucking. Bro, I probably felt so good when that water came off your face.
I would
It's
have
like,
thrown up immediately.
uh, there's
Oh, I
nothing
guess he
to.
is throwing up. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just throwing up water though. It's
Almost like a rebirth.
just Death Stranding 2,
Yeah.
which is popping off right now. Everyone's loving it. I haven't played it, but
Oh yeah, I saw the game came out. I never played the first one.
I haven't either. I was really wanting to play it before the new one came out, but
I think they said you can kind of just play the second one without playing the first one.
you see, part of me doesn't believe that though.
No.
I feel
I
like
mean,
I
I
would
guess you
miss
could
stuff.
watch. I guess you could watch like all the cutscenes of the first one on YouTube or something.
Yeah, but it's not the same. I want to play it.
Nah.
I'm not a gamer. You know what I mean? I'm not a gamer, but if I'm gonna play a game, I'm gonna play a fucking game.
No. I've been replaying Red Dead. It's fucking fun.
Red Dead is a lot of fun. Red Dead 2,
Red
especially. I
Dead
think
2,
Red Dead 2
yeah.
is a lot better.
Red Dead 2. That's what I mean. Red Dead 2, not Red Dead. Red Dead 2 is probably the big best game I've ever played.
This
What's
looks
up?
very dated. Not in
This
like a
is like
terrible
your
way,
this is your
but
arrival scene. This is your arrival scene.
yeah.
Yeah. Look,
I
get
like this. The
arrival.
shot of him looking at like the letters. Like that looks cool to
Yeah.
me.
This is literally like the rival ending. Like I'm sure Denny took part of the abyss here. For communication. Love you. LOL.
I think it's the design of the aliens. Like I think it looks as good as it could have for 1989.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look bad, but there's just something about it that I'm like, there's almost not enough detail and too much at the same time.
Hmm. I think making them clear
I
is a
think
little
making them
better.
clear with all that light
Yeah. It's almost like you
makes
can't
it
really see, you can't
difficult.
like make them out really unless you really look at them.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll take you to the surface now, which we could have done all along, but we want to watch you guys die.
It's a sunny day out. It's a whole new day.
It's the USS James Cameron. These scenes you can really tell how they fixed the shots. when they're on the boat, but here it looks good.
Yeah. It's like any shots that actually have like a lot of like natural light. Those are the ones where I'm like, ooh, this looks
Yeah.
somehow more rough than the ones that have low light. Like
The
anything
one
with
guy from
shadows looks
Scary
pretty
Movie too.
good.
The one guy from Scary
Yeah.
Movie too.
He's in Schitt's Creek too.
He's in a lot of stuff. He was in How I Met Your Mother. He played Lily's mom in a lot of stuff.
See, I don't know his name, but I know his face.
Yeah. He's the actor we were like that guy. I'm back. Your boyfriend's back.
Your boyfriend's back.
Nice. Dude, we gotta hit Armageddon on the pod. I feel like I need Vakash for that though, too.
Armageddon on the pod. We just do the commentary rips that Ben Affleck did.
We just do it word for word for that scene, so that we go viral. I love in his Criterion video they purposely put the Armageddon DVD in there so he can pull it out. Like there's no way that's just sitting in there. Like, it's out of
The
print.
Seth Rogen, the Seth Rogen one, and I can't remember who else is in there with him. I think Evan Goldberg is in there with him, but they pulled out nothing but DVDs. Like a lot of the Blu-rays, they
Yeah,
didn't even touch.
I can tell sometimes. Like if you look, the DVDs or the Blu-rays sometimes will even be pulled out a little bit because they're gonna pull that one to talk about.
Yeah,
Or they'll purposely put like a
I
director in there, like,
I
oh,
don't
this movie.
know.
I've
I
seen
don't
this
know how
one.
true it is, but someone told me that like, well, I mean, I'm sure they do, but that like depending on who it is and how long they're talking, they don't show everything. Like they'll show parts of the ones that they
Oh
got, and
yeah.
that like sometimes they'll just put out way too many, and then it's just like we just got to cut
Oh,
this
you
down.
can tell by their bag. Like if you look to see their bag, like and they've only
It
talked
gets
about like
full,
5 movies and they have like a whole bag filled. It's like they're probably in
dude.
there for like 30 minutes and they were
The
just talking
one
and they
with the
just showed the
Safdie
best ones.
brothers is so good. Like they have like a
Yeah.
bag full, and it's like they could have easily cut that, but there's a shot of him like trying to stuff more in there, and he just can't.
Even like Barry Jenkins when he was in there, he's like, I can take as many as I want. And they were like, yeah, and he's like, holy shit. And he's like, then he had like all the box sets at the bottom. He's like, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. He's like trying to like put it, like he had
This
them
is
all
so
over the
embarrassing.
floor. You're like, dude, I would take one of everything that I didn't have. Like, and they'd probably be like, yeah, sure, I don't care. But I would take it off camera though. I'm like, can I can have one of everything? Like, yeah, sure. Yeah, I do get kind of like, oh, you took a DVD, but it's okay. It's fine. Like there's
Part of the
4Ks right
collection.
there. The 4Ks
I
right
have
there.
my Criterion Collection selection I have over on my shelves. I have all of the movies that are Laserdisc titles, but I have them
I have Criterion DVDs too. I don't know.
like I
Like I
have the
find them for five
Laserdisc
bucks.
titles, but I just have them with the Criterion section. Like they're not the
Mm,
actual, you know what I mean?
yeah. Like I'll find there's a used store around me, record store that has so I'll have Criterion's there, like DVD for $5.
Yeah.
So it's
The
like, I
DVDs aren't
mean,
very hard to find. You can still
yeah,
find
it's
them
like I
pretty
find like
easily.
it's like I mean, it's still
It's funny
like
enough, it's
five
harder to
bucks
find
for
some
a
of the out of
Criterion
print
DVD.
Blu-rays. Like that Nashville Blu-ray I've been on the hunt for forever.
It's on the way to you.
It's on the
It'll be
way to
there
me.
soon.
On the way to me.
Yeah, the aliens could have saved them immediately. This movie
We
could have
could
been
have
over in
cut like
20
an hour
minutes.
out of this movie.
We made it. Now I gotta find my husband. Give him a big old smooch. They're dressed so 80s. It's so funny. I mean, obviously this movie is in the 80s, so I think they would be dressed like it's the 1980s. Yeah, they address it there that they came up too fast for the
Yeah, the decompression.
yeah. I love how the army guys like part of them now. They're like, yeah, you're okay. We realized that our guy was fucking crazy. I did it.
That some bitch.
There he is. Look at that guy's teeth. See? Look how natural those things are. Yeehaw! He
He
basically was
wants to
like,
look like he wants to
yeehaw!
feels like he wants to blow some shit up, huh, Pat?
Yeah. Look at that guy. He wants to fucking drink 6 beers and throw some fireworks off in the backyard. Yeah, what is it? That guy, like, he wants to blow some shit up. Look at that guy's teeth.
I still think about that line.
That's
But
probably one of
look
the
at that
best
guy. Look at
lines.
his teeth. He wants to blow some shit up.
Look at her teeth. She likes to drink coffee.
That has been The Abyss, James Cameron film. Thank you
Very
guys for joining
Spielbergian
us.
ending.
Very Spielbergian ending. Tripping over my words.
What's next? T2?
T2?
T2.
T2, join us for Terminator 2 Judgment Day.